This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Mary M. Knight High School in Matlock, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with a non-league girls and boys doubleheader featuring the Oakville Acorns and the Mary M. Knight Owls. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Dietrich? This brings back a lot of good memories.
Well, if those who have followed Mason Web TV from the start, because of certain restrictions on other schools, we did a lot of games in 2012, 2013, and I was up in that little nest up there, and you see the little opening.
Yeah?
I had my camera sticking through that opening. That's what it was like back then. Office. So I kicked him out of his office to a broadcast. Either way, Mary M. Knight, the girls take the court first. They're out here warming up right now. Mary M. Knight has a 9-8. Listen to this. Quadruple double. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 13 steals, and 11 assists. That's a quadruple double. That is phenomenal. Not at the high school level.
I don't even know if I've heard it.
And here's the scary thing. The 13 steals is not her career high. She had 14 earlier this season. She's quite a thief when it comes to basketball.
And I've been watching her use her left hand.
Oh, we're talking. No, that's
awesome.
That's a whole. That's
number 20.
That's Malin Nygaard. Yeah, let's talk about Malin for a minute. She broke her hand 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. And if you look at her, we don't have her on camera right at the moment. She has her right hand, her dominant hand. It's got a cast on it, and it's completely wrapped to protect everybody from that cast as well as her hand. And she's playing left-handed. And she did a great job last week. I have a video of and hitting a free throw left-handed. That's a pretty amazing job. And one of the reasons we're here is because she's in the lineup tonight.
And her form on her left-hand layups is good.
Is 6-10 on this season. I think they're 6-12. I'm not sure because I couldn't find the full record. The Lady Acorns are coming off a 54-36 loss to Wahkiakum on Friday. This is the second meeting of the season for the two teams. Oakville beat Mary M. Knight 38-30 way back on December 5th. And another caveat to that, other than it was the Owls first, I don't think she had enough practices in or something, I'm not sure. But she was not in that game, so there's another X factor for tonight. So coming up, Jerry will get you the starting lineups, and that was interesting. Yeah, I'm just calling it interesting to run everything down. And of course, we have the tip-off. It's the first game of our girls and boys basketball doubleheader. The Lady Oakville Owls. I'm sorry. What am I? The Oakville Lady Acorns against the Mary M. Knight Lady Owls on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. It is all just a little bit out of whack tonight. We're in Matlock. We'll be back.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. PUD 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works. Air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
And we're back here in Matlock. First game on its way, just a few minutes away. Jerry's got the starting lineups. You want to go for that right now?
Thank you, Diedrich. For the visiting Oakville Acorns under Coach Joanne Flynn, at one guard, number 1, Rena Hernandez Latouche. At the other guard, number 2, a freshman, Raven Blackwell. At one forward, number 24, a freshman, Ria Filatalo. At the other forward, a junior, Wilani Siafanua, and Ranine Filatalo. Now the starting lineup for the home team, the Merriam Knights under Coach Jake Goldie. At one guard, the other guard, a 5'3" senior, number 2, Carissa Reeves. At center, a 5'8" senior, number 3, Indiana Ziegler. At one forward, a 5'5" junior, number 10, Bella Buck. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Knights, Merriam 6 senior, Malin Nygaard. That's your starters for the Merriam Knight Owls.
We will. I would also like to mention that it is senior night, and senior recognition will take place after the girls' game before called, and get those right for once. We'll be right on top, and won't have to rely on the scoreboard as much. Well, we're moments away from the tip-off between the Acorns and the Columbia Valley League a couple years ago. They used to play here a lot. They used to be in the same league, but they switched to leagues a couple years ago. So either way, we'll take a timeout.
Hi, I'm Carla Hurst, raised right here in Shelton, third generation Shelton graduate and current secretary at OMS. Scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that progress going. Vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Miss Anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
And we're back here in Matlock. Starting lineups are being announced here before the crowd. Jerry, you want to run them down real quick?
For Oakville, Rena Hernandez Latouche, Raven Blackwell, Ria Filatalo, Wilani Siafanua, and Nene Filatalo. And for Merriam Knight, Chloe Fletcher, Carissa Reeves, Indiana Ziegler, Bella Buck, and Malin Nygaard.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off between the Owls and the Acorns in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Also a Shelton alumni.
I've seen firsthand how our schools shape the next generation, kids learning real skills, growing in confidence, and giving back to the community. The levy isn't a new tax. It keeps programs going that the state doesn't cover, like safety, athletics, and hands-on learning. Strong schools mean a strong community.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
And we're back waiting for the throw out there that you just heard a spot for the Shelton School District levy. Merriam Knight is also running a levy. Same rules apply. Get your ballots in by Tuesday at 8 o'clock. You can go to the post office and ask for a hand stamp 15 miles away, something like that. Yeah. So it's better just go down to the Matlock post office, ask them to hand stamp it, get your vote counted. All right, just want to throw that public service announcement out there before we get numbers, letters, and stripes. And the Acorns are in all black with the red letters, numbers, and stripes. It will be Nene Kilatalu and in the center circle to get this thing underway. Waiting for Tom Kerr to finish with his last announcement here tonight. Tom's been really helpful today, and I got to help thank him right now in the stand. Sia Fanua with the ball. And down it goes to Hernandez Clatouche in the corner. And knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Acorns. Sideline inbound. Fanua puts it up short. Rebound goes to Andiana Ziegler. And here's Chloe Fletcher. Far side. Carissa Reeves with a three that's short. Rebound tracked down in the far corner by the Acorns. A little too hard. Malin Nygaard with rebound out to Chloe Fletcher. Up to Carissa Reeves to the hoop. It's off. Rebound tapped out and tracked down by the Acorns. Falatula. Goes to Stefanu with the three. Wilani scores first. And here comes Chloe Fletcher. Over to Reeves, same spot. Three on the way and off. Chloe will dribble up top, gets a screen. He's going to split the double team with a pass out to Buck. And there's a foul on the pass off. And that'll go on Raven Blackwell. Her foul, she's hacked with no foul. She gets the ball back, kick it down the sidelines and out of bounds. Stays with the Owls. Well, we're used to being up quite a bit, Jerry. On opposite corner, hook it down to to Nygaard, and it's a turnover on the Owls. Here is Pelatula. Swinging over to Fauna. And at the top, a three on the way and off. Rebound goes to who? Somebody's got to grab it. Chloe Fletcher gets it on the run, coming back the other way. Chloe stops in the paint, pops, misses it. Rebound goes to Nene. Might be easier just to call him by the first name, Jerry. And here comes Wilana. Swing it over to Nene. And a steal. Sideline, hook it to a spot and Ziegler off her hands, picked up by Wilana. Wilana's going to go. Nice step around. Took an extra step, though. She did give it the first step. Took a couple other ones going after that. Yeah,
it looked good, and then she added that extra step. You're right.
30-second timeout called. So we'll keep it right here. A 5:47 to raise funds to help families keep their pantry stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Wade Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area. We have $24 ready for the Matlock Food Bank, and we'll add to that total tonight. We encourage everybody to match, beat, and donate to help out those less fortunate. Here's an inbound and recovered by Wilana. Wilana top of the key. Spread out the defense, swing it over to Blackwell. And another steal by Chloe Fletcher. That's her second. Reverse layup popped out. Rebound goes to Wilana. Wilana top of the key, swing it over to Reina. And another steal, this time by Carissa Reeves. Foul on the Acorns. Does send Carissa Reeves to the free throw line. The Owls have yet to score here. 5:07 to go. First quarter. 3-0 is their score. She'll get another one on the way here. Got them both. And we have a 30-second timeout called by the Acorns. Hey, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like it's like Dear Abby for driving. The column is driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. So, 5:07 to go here. First quarter, Oakville 3, Merriam Knights 2. The Acorns have the ball coming out of the timeout. And here is a Raven Blackwell. Top of the key. Tried to swing it over to Rena. Now it gets it to Nene, and down underneath and up and in. Who was that dropped it in? That's Nene. Okay. So here comes Chloe Fletcher getting by the defense over to Reeves. Reeves fakes the three, drives baseline, stops, pops. Short on the shot. The rebound goes free and picked up by Hernandez Clatouche. Here comes Rhea swinging over far side, and this is going to be Unali. And here is Chloe Fletcher going to the basket off the loose ball. Missed the shot, and here come the Acorns. This another steal there by Reeves, and then Blackwell comes in from behind. Raven with a steal. And we have of course, Reeves a little slow to get in. Her knee must be bugging her. So that'll bring up Hayden Hughes, number 23, off the Owl bench, and the coaching staff is going to get Carissa. And she's had some trouble with her knees. Did Carissa earlier in the season. She must have done something on that last trip up. It's unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
She's got both those knees wrapped. So it'll be Acorn ball, foul line, inbounds from the sidelines, knocked into the backcourt by Chloe Fletcher. And Nene will bring it up, crossing midcourt to three-point arc, high post feed, quick pass down. So this is Nene with a two-basket. I'm sorry, I'm getting the Rhea and Nene confused right here. So here is Hughes. Hughes over to Buck with a left-hand jumper around and out, and the rebound goes to Nene. Here comes Rhea. Over it goes, and a three on the way by Hernandez. Clatouche missed it. Rebound tracked down the far corner by Blackwell. And here is Rhea, high post feed. Back out to Rhea, three on the way. In and out. Rebound goes to Wilani. And a foul called under the basket. First foul on the Owls goes to Bella Buck. Her first does send Wilani to the free throw line for two shots. 3:08 to go in the first quarter. 7-2, make it 8-2. Oakville. Wilani with another free throw, round and out. Rebound goes to Nygaard. And here is Fletcher up to Buck. Buck drives, had her shot blocked and taken away. And a steal from behind. A near steal, it should say. Cross court it goes. Here is Rayo, bothered by Hughes. She'll hand it off to Wilani. Down it goes to the box, and Nene. And an offensive foul called on Nene. House goes down as a turnover. Oakville up 6 here. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. 8-2. Here's Bella Buck crossing midcourt. And down it goes to Nygaard. Her shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. Malin trying to make something happen with that one hand. One good hand, I should say. Here's Indiana Ziegler on the baseline inbounds. Lob it into Nygaard. Right in the middle of the paint. She'll shuffle it back to Ziegler. Ziegler with a jumper, no. Rebound goes to Buck. Looking for Fletcher. And it's taken away by the Acorns. There's still a scramble for it. Hernandez-Clatouche has the steal. Here's Blackwell with the ball. And a steal by Chloe Fletcher. That's 3 for her. She's alone to the hoop with a little scoop and a score. And it's a 4-point Acorn lead, 8-4. Under 2 minutes to go, and a turnover for the Acorns. Damia Tartios is stepping onto the court for Oakville, replacing Hernandez-Clatouche. She's an 8th grader, guys, so don't be too hard on her. Here's Chloe Fletcher, center of the court, swing it over. Hughes has it to Buck. I'm sorry, that's going to be Nygaard. Now to Fletcher. Fletcher splits a double team, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Nene. Here's Rhea. Rhea, top of the key with the dribble. Swing it over. 3 on the way by Tartius. It's off. Nygaard with the rebound. Here's Chloe Fletcher now. 1:20 to go, first quarter. High post feed goes to Ziegler at the foul line, draws a double team. She'll dribble out of that double team. Down to the baseline, can't get it. To Bella Buck, out of bounds, and turnover on the Owls.
Yeah, 6 turnovers for Merriam Knight and 8 turnovers so far for Oakville.
Checking into the ball game for the Owls first time is Peyton Hughes. And checking in for the Acorns, Susie Clatouche. Forget how these small schools do it, Jerry. There's so many similar names or same names on these courts. A double dribble called on that, and an unfortunate turnover on the Acorns. Owls get the ball back. Ziegler will trigger the play. Far side backcourt inbounds. Goes into Buck. Over to Hughes. This is Peyton. Now Ziegler down low, and overthrew her intended target, picked off by Wilani. Wilani on the dribble. And she'll step up and go around, take the ball to the side of the paint, opposite side, put a shot up, missed it. Nygaard with the rebound. And here comes Bella Buck. And Hughes, it's Peyton Hughes, couldn't handle that pass. Another turnover on the Owls. Here comes Wilani. Runner in the paint, that's off. Ziegler taps the rebound, tracks it down, gets it to Bella Buck. 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bella bounces it over. And this is Hayden Hughes on the ground. Ball gets free. Ziegler comes up with it. Gets it to Buck. Bella's going to be fouled. It's going to be a jump ball called. I don't know how you get a jump ball there. But the referees are right on top of it. 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Owl ball, sideline inbounds, far sideline. Ziegler will trigger the play. Inbounds will go to Hughes. Peyton goes right down the lane, loses the handle, and Bella Buck comes up with it, and that'll be the quarter. So after 1, Oakville 8, Merriam Knight 4. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
And we're waiting for the start of the second quarter. 8-4 is our score. Oakville with the lead, and the Acorns will start the quarter with the ball. Carissa Reeves back in there. That's good news for the Owls. Chloe Fletcher has returned as well for Merritt. It's like the same lineup that left here. Wilana high post feed goes to Wilana. She'll scoop the shot up, and they're going to say no shot in the travel. Well, I thought that was a good move, Jerry. Really like a good move to me.
Yeah, it did, but yeah,
Well,
took that extra step.
Took that extra step. That's how she split the double team. Here's the inbounds. Oh, I didn't mention that Peyton Gonzalez is in for the Owls, and 3 at the top by Fletcher. That's off. Rebound goes all the way out, and Reeves will take it down. And then it's poked away from Peyton Hughes. Here is Wilana banging into and making.
Got them with the elbow.
Chloe Fletcher do a little backward somersault, and that's another foul on the Acorns. They're first here in the second quarter. 40 seconds gone in the second quarter. Here is Chloe Fletcher at midcourt. Swinging down to Carissa Reeves. It's deflected, and Peyton Hughes came up with it, but a jump ball called. That goes over to the Owls, or stays with the Owls. 7:12 to go here, second quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Owls. Chloe Fletcher, trick of the play, left of the backboard. Gets it in to Nygaard off the glass and in. Malin with her first points.
Give Fletcher the assist.
On the inbounds, pretty good. 2-point Acorn lead. Here is Rhea with the ball, swinging over near side to Nene. Blocked, swatted away by Nygaard, and here comes Gonzalez. The 8th grader loses the handle in the paint, picked up by the Acorns. Going the other way, putting it up with a runner that dropped in was Rhea. Lead goes back up to 4. Here's Chloe Fletcher, center of the paint, draws the foul on the Acorns. Patience Foster, I'm sorry, no, it's Susie Klatouche with the foul, pardon me. Chloe Fletcher at the free throw line for the first 2. She missed the first one, she'll get another one. Here comes Nene back into the ball game. And I did not see number 23, who I do not have on my list, Jerry. How do I not have number 23 on my list? Second free throw goes in for Chloe Fletcher. Give her 3 points, and it's a 3-point Acorn lead. Here's Rhea, met by Gonzalez at midcourt. Swing it over to Wilana. Wilana drives into the paint, tied up and then nearly ripped away by Gonzalez.
Number 23 is Lakota Blackwell.
Blackwell.
Is who I have.
Lakota?
Lakota Blackwell.
Okay. Jump ball called, and it's baseline inbounds for the Acorns. Inbounds goes to Klatouche. Her outlet is swatted away and taken away by the Owls. Here's a bounce pass to Gonzalez. She stops under the basket, puts it up and in. Peyton Gonzalez with her first points. And it's a 1-point Acorn lead, 10-9. 6:05 to go, and a steal by Reeves. Reeves waiting for some help. Finds Gonzalez in the paint. Then to Hughes. Peyton petty pats it out to Fletcher. Fletcher over in the far corner. Reeves for 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. Out to Nygaard. Nygaard jumper. No. Rebound and put back by Chloe Fletcher. Give her 5 points, and the Owls up 1. 5:37 to go here in the first half. Nice move there. And a foul line elbow jumper by Rhea up and in. Gives her 4. And it's 12-11 Acorns. Chloe Fletcher with the ball, midcourt. Swing it over to Gonzalez. And it poked away and stolen by Rhea. Rhea and Chloe Fletcher are battling for it. Traveling call on Rhea. She tried to find somebody to pass it to and ended up rolling over, which is a travel. Hernandez-Clatouche steps back onto the court for the Acorns. Backcourt sideline inbounds. Gonzalez will get it in to Reeves. Carissa to the three-point arc, throws it to Nygaard in the near corner. Now to Reeves. Reeves, a little nice move around the defense. Oh, it can't fall in. Rebound goes to Nene for the Acorns. Here's Wilani. To Rhea. Blackwell with it. Inside the arc with a long two. Rena with her first basket. That should be 14-11. Here's Chloe Fletcher. Stops in the paint. Off the glass. Dropped out. Rebound goes to Nene. Here comes Wilana. Wilana bothered by Gonzalez the whole way. She gets around Gonzalez, puts up a shot at the side of the paint. Rebound goes to Reeves. Reeves will get it to Nygaard, and here comes Fletcher. Fletcher in traffic draws the foul. Rhea Filatula with her second personal foul. Third team foul. Here comes Bella Buck. Back onto the court for Peyton Hughes. And Raven Blackwell will step on, replacing Damia Tartius. Baseline inbounds goes to Nygaard. Nygaard had it poked out away, and the ball goes to Buck. Rolls out of bounds. It'll be Acorn ball. Trying to take advantage of that one-handed Nayland Nygaard. She's doing a good job with the one hand.
She sure does.
Here's Reyna working the far side. Cross court goes to Hernandez-Clatouche. She drives baseline, bounces it to the side of the paint. Ball goes free, picked up by Chloe Fletcher. Fletcher has a 2-on-2. She's going right to the hoop, puts it up, in, and the foul.
I am really impressed by Fletcher, her ability to drive and take it to the hoop. She's quick.
No, I have nothing to disagree with you about that statement, Jerry.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rhea Filatalo picked up her third personal. Is that right? Third point personal. Fourth team foul. Shot to sit down. And the free throw by Fletcher is a little short. Rebound goes to the Acorns. There's a new player. I can't see her number. Cross court it goes. Three on the way. And in by Wilana. Give her 7 points. Here's Chloe Fletcher getting by the defense into the paint, pushes it down to Nygaard, left hand up and in. Malin with her second basket, fourth point. 2-point Acorn lead, 3:20 to go here in the first half. 17-15. Here is Raven Blackwell. Out it goes to Wilani. Wilani drives in, little step through, puts it up, a little scoop and scores. And she is, let's see here, 9 points. 9 of the Acorns' 19. Here's Buck down to the baseline, Nygaard. Malin, extra pass down to Chloe Fletcher, draws 3 players and a foul called. Say it's on the floor, but that's the 5th team foul. And that foul, I think it went on Wilana.
Yeah, number 30.
Yeah. Full timeout call by the Owls. 4-point lead for the Acorns. 2:48 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one. Well, we're back here in Matlock. Chloe Fletcher will go to the free throw line when
when the players come back out, Jerry, you have something to add.
Yeah, something that could hurt Oakville down the road here in this game is they have one girl, number 24, and Wiani, number 30, has 2. So that could make a difference if this continues with the fouls.
Chloe Fletcher will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws for the Owls as they come out of the timeout with Ziegler, Nygaard, Gonzalez, and Buck. And
Yeah.
Fletcher.
Miriam Knight has only picked up 1 foul in the whole game.
In the whole game, yeah. But they got to hit their free throws because Owls are, 3 for 6? Oh, there's one. There's another one.
Yeah, 4 for 6 now.
4 for 6. 4 for 7 now. Right?
Yeah, 4 for 7. You're right.
And Fletcher with another free throw. That's in and out, and the rebound goes to Wilani, and then she's fouled or just stepped on the baseline. It'll be Acorn ball. And here comes Raven Blackwell. Top of the key. Owls will switch to a 2-3 zone, and Wilani comes up with it somehow. Here is Hernandez Klatouche with a 3 and a miss. Bella Buck with a rebound, and here comes Chloe Fletcher. Running things, she's going to stop and pop at the elbow, miss it. Rebound goes all the way out. Gonzalez tracks it down. Gonzalez, the 8th grader, not intimidated, but she lost the handle, and it's recovered by Raven Blackwell. Here come the Acorns. Blackwell up top to Hernandez Klatouche. Back to Blackwell for 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Ziegler. Ziegler pivots around, bounces it in the backcourt to Fletcher. Fletcher speeds up the far sideline. She's going to stop beyond the 3-point arc. Bothered by Hernandez Klatouche. She'll drive baseline, pull-up jumper there. Drops in. Chloe Fletcher. 8 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. 1 point Oakville lead. 1:40 to go in the half. 19-18, that's the score. Acorns with the lead. Ball poked out of bounds by Ziegler. Trying to get it to Wilani, the high post. Returning is Rhea for the Acorns. And Susie Klatouche will sit down. A near steal there by Fletcher on the inbounds. Here's Rhea driving into the paint. Foul on the floor. I think we could get Bella Buck or Indiana Ziegler. It went on Ziegler. That's her first.
Oh, yeah, Ziegler's first, yeah. I thought it was on Buck. Sorry.
Baseline inbounds for the Acorns. Inbounds goes and to Nene. Her shot is off and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Acorns. So we'll do it again from that spot. Inbounds, 3 on the way. That's off the side of the board. Rebound goes to Rhea. Back to Blackwell. I'm sorry, that was Hernandez Klatouche. And the ball is poked free by Buck. Poked free by Nygaard, goes to Buck. And then a foul called under the basket on the other end. That'll send Bella Buck to the free throw line at the other end. And that one on Rhea Filatali. Tala, that's her 4th.
Carry. Yeah, wow. Like I mentioned.
Wow.
That's going to make a big difference here in the second half.
Bella Buck at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. 1 point Acorns lead, 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. Buck missed the first free throw. She'll get another one. Here comes Demia Tartios.
Yep.
For the Acorns. Bella Buck with another free throw. Got it. That was a nice little shot for Bella. Tie ball game at 19. Here is Raven Blackwell to Hernandez Klatouche, stolen by the Owls. And Bella Buck loses it up the sidelines. Ball still free, but tracked down by Raven Blackwell. Boy, she's got some hair on her, doesn't she? It's all the way down nearly to her legs. Ponytail's only keeping it out of her legs. Here is Tartius. And now here's a 3 on the way. And in for Raven Blackwell. 22-19 is the score. 33 seconds to go. Bella Buck trying to answer. Missed it. Rebound in the middle. Recovered by Hernandez Klatouche. Comes Arena up the far sidelines. Center court goes over to Blackwell. Down to the baseline, jumper on the way. No, rebound goes to Chloe Fletcher. Blowing by everybody right to the basket, up and in.
Wow.
She just blew by about 5 Acorns. Speed came on. Here comes Raven Blackwell out of bounds. She lost control. And a turnover with 1.3 seconds remaining. 22-21 with Acorns up 1. Here is Chloe Fletcher. Can't get the 3 off at the buzzer. We head to halftime. Oakville 22, Marion Knight 21. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Hey, I'm Kenneth Mobley, and my kids go to Shelton High School here in Shelton. Every day, I see the impact of great teachers and programs funded by our local levy. From art and music to mental health support. These aren't extras. They're what help our kids succeed. I'm proud of our schools, and I want that success to continue.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in Matlock. The Oakville Acorns, Lady Acorns, I should say, is leading the Marion Knight Lady Owls 22-21. The Acorns are being led by Yolanda Suafanu with 9 points. 4 points for Rhea Filatala. 4 points for Nene Filatala. A 3 for Raven Blackwell. 2 points for Arena Hernandez-Clatouche. I believe that's all I have here. If I missed something, I apologize. For the Owls, are being led by Chloe Fletcher. 12 points, 10 in the second quarter. 4 for Malin Nygaard with that left hand. A basket for Peyton Gonzalez and a free throw for Bella Buck. That's where we stand scoring-wise. We'll talk about foul trouble and shooting percentages when we take a quick timeout. Jerry's got that all queued up and ready to go. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment. Halftime score, Oakville 22, Marion Knight 21.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Well, it's halftime here in Matlock, the first game of our girls and boys doubleheader. In the girls matchup, the Lady Acorns lead the Lady Owls 22-21. Jerry shooting and foul shots and foul trouble.
Okay. Thank you, Diedrich. Nice job on the play-by-play. Oakville had 18 turnovers. They were 9 for 26 from the field for 35%.
Really?
And they were 1 for 2 from the foul line for 50%. Miriam Knight had 15 turnovers. They were 5 for 9 from the foul line for 55%. And they were 8 for 27 from the field for 29%.
Foul trouble, Jerry. Who's in foul trouble?
Well, in foul trouble, we only have, Miriam Knight only has 2 girls that have a foul. Andiana Ziegler with 1 and Bella Buck with 1. So they're in good shape. Now, Oakville, on the other hand, Ria Fetatalo, number 24, has 4 fouls. And Wilani Sua Fanua has 2. That's what I have there.
Yeah,
so
that's about it for them. But that 4 fouls on Rhea is huge for the Owls.
And she is an important part of their offense.
Yeah, 9 points leading the way for the Acorns. They're up 1 after the first half. Both teams are out of the locker room. This is fun.
It's been a fun game.
It's been fun.
And I don't know if I would have put her back in this first half when she picked up that third foul. I think I would have waited and put her in the start of this half. So, but I guess we learned from that.
Well, you know, maybe the turnovers are too much for her, for Coach Joanne Flynn. I mean, I don't know. She just brought her back in after a couple of consecutive.
Yeah, 18 turnovers.
Yeah. May have been the reason to bring her back in, knowing what the Owls can do and what the Chloe Fletcher can do.
10
10 points in the second quarter. She has 12 for the game.
And she has got a lot of steals.
Yeah, I'm thinking I counted 3 for sure. I think she might have 4. I don't know. We're not tracking that. We don't have Daryl with us, and even if he's watching, I'm sorry, we can't. We're limited on our internet, so I can't look at the.
We could just speculate.
Yeah, well, I think she's got 4.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that over here. Maybe I'll be able to track it. And Carissa Reeves has a couple of steals as well. And, yeah.
I think the biggest lead so far in this game has been 4 points?
6.
6 points.
Yeah, 6.
And that was by Oakville?
Oakville in the first quarter had a 6-point lead.
That's
early
okay.
on.
Okay, thank you.
So just to bring it out, the Owls, I think they only led by 2 at the most. I'm thinking. I don't know.
And again, I don't think I could do as much as Maylene Nygaard with her left hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Maylin, her dad's over on the other side. I saw him. He's a fire commissioner. I see him every once a month on a regular basis. All right, well, about ready to start the third quarter. 22-21 at Oakville with the lead, and it looks like the Owls will start the third quarter with the ball. We've got Nygaard, Buck, Fletcher, Reeves, and Ziegler. They're on the court. Looks like the starters. Yeah,
pretty good turnout for Miriam Knight.
Well, it's senior night.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the girls have a playoff game already in the books, ready for the books, I should say. They've been set with the 4th seed from the Coastal League, so they will play at PL. I believe, I can't remember the date right now, but I know they have
next week probably.
Yeah, they have a meeting with PL. Here's Chloe Fletcher with a pick and roll to Bella Buck. Bounce it over to Carissa and gets the ball back, give and go. What a short for Carissa Reeves. And the rebound pulled down by the Acorns. Wilana swinging over near side and knocked out of bounds by Chloe Fletcher. Trying to get it to Demea Tartios, who's in the starting lineup over here at the third quarter. Hernandez Clatouche with the sideline inbounds. Gets it into Tartios. Tartios will skip along the three-point arc. Up top it goes to Clatouche. And out of bounds it goes, and a turnover again for the Acorns. At this pace, they may run out of places to mark on our sheets here, Jerry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for the Owls. Here come the, for the Acorns. Here's the Owls with the ball. Chloe Fletcher, right-handed dribble. Goes to the left hand and switches, drives down the lane with a runner at the foul line, glass it in. 14 points for Chloe. And the Owls take the lead back at 23-22. Here's a steal by Andiana Ziegler on the pass-off to get it to Chloe Fletcher, center of the court. Chloe turns on the Jets and goes right to the bucket, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Tartios. And here comes Wilana far side. Dribbles up top, swinging over. And here's Tartios with a 3. That's off. Rebound goes off as Ziegler out of bounds. Stays with the Acorns. Ziegler with those big long arms. Deflected that ball. She didn't even know it. Went out of bounds. Baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Inbounds taken away by Ziegler. Back-to-back steals for Andy. And a foul on the Acorns.
I can tell you this, Rhea Pitotalo, number 24, was back in that game badly.
Yeah, Raven Blackwell picked up her second personal foul, the first team foul on Oakville here in the third quarter. Owls up 1, 23-22, 6:40 to go here, third quarter. Here is Chloe Fletcher. Down in the paint to Ziegler, missed the shot. Nygaard with a rebound and a foul on her broken hand. So Malin at the free throw line. Wilana picked up her third personal foul, second team foul. Boy. So Malin at the free throw line, just short on that first attempt from the left hand. You know, trying to train my left hand, that's not an easy task. No. But, you know, in her career, this is a good thing for her. Here's the second attempt. Just short. Rebound goes to Bella Buck. She'll try to put it up and had it deflected. It goes out of bounds. They say it goes off of the Acorns. It stays with the Owls. Baseline inbound. Ziegler trigger the play right of the backboard. Four corners of the key go the Owls. Ziegler bounces in to Bella Buck. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler jumper baseline. That's off. Rebound tapped out and controlled by the Acorns. And knocked out of bounds by Ziegler, I believe. Stays with the Ladies in Black. 23-22. Go ahead, Jerry.
May Lynn keeps that right hand on that ball a little bit longer than she normally would do.
Baseline inline to the inbounds to the baseline. And Wilana with a three as she dribbles out and it goes out of bounds over to the Owls. 6:14 to go here, third quarter, 23-22. Owls lead by one with the ball. It's Chloe Fletcher to Bella Buck on the far side. Up top goes Chris Reeves. Now to Indiana Ziegler. She'll drive baseline. Fletcher goes right to the bucket with a little scoop, and that is a three-point Owl lead, 25-22.
Give the assist to Ziegler.
Here is Wilana. They're going to give her a travel. And another turnover on the Acorns.
Yeah, that's 22 turnovers.
Here comes Chloe Fletcher calling out the play number 4. Over to Carissa Reeves, down to Ziegler. Out it goes to Reeves in the corner for three. That's off, and the rebound goes to Nene, and here comes Wilana. Near side and into the corner. Quick passes around this near side. Raven Blackwell gets it back to the top. Wilana trying to drive in, draws a foul on the Owls. Indiana Ziegler with her second personal. First team foul on Miriam Knight. Here comes Susie Klatouche for Oakville, replacing Rena Hernandez Klatouche. Baseline inbounds for the Acorns. Wilana will trigger the play. Out it goes to the top to Tartius. Bounce it over to Klatouche. Klatouche has it nearly stolen away, and then out of bounds it goes off of Ziegler. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended. Inbounds goes to from Tardius to Blackwell. Now to Klatouche, and lob it down low. And a traveling call by Nene. She's just looking at her coach going, I don't understand. I think sometimes it's a case of whether you give her an offensive foul or a travel, and it's better to do a travel for her. Here is Chloe Fletcher with the dribble near side. Quick passes down it goes to Fletcher on the box, had it poked away, out of bounds, stays with the Owls. 4:50 to go here, third quarter, 25-22. Owls with the lead in the ball, baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Ziegler with the inbounds. Bounce it in to Buck. Hand it back to Ziegler. To Fletcher. Fletcher for three. That's off and out of bounds. And it goes over to Oakville. 4:42 remains in the third quarter, 25-22. That's our score. Miriam Knight with the lead. Oakville with the ball. Quick pass down and out, and here's a three on the way by Wilana. Missed it. Ziegler had it, lost it, got it back, and it'll be Nene. Out it goes, and up and in by Klatouche with her first score. 1 point, Owl lead, 25-24. Here's Chloe Fletcher. Out to Reeves. Reeves drives baseline. Runner blocked. Taken away by Nene. Out it goes to Tartios. Tartios had it stolen by Chloe Fletcher. Fletcher has a 1-on-3. Stops and pops off the glass. No, got her own rebound. Had it poked away, tracks it down. Now she's at the top with the dribble. Finds Buck. Buck for three. Off the glass, no. Nygaard with the rebound. Out it goes to Reeves. Up top to Fletcher. Fletcher for three. In and out. Rebound to Nene for Oakville. Nene's tired, Jerry.
Yes.
Here comes Wilana. Stolen away by Ziegler. Can't keep it and out of bounds. Stays with the Acorns. Here comes Peyton Gonzalez back in the ballgame for the Owls. Crystal Reeves will get a rest. Sideline inbounds. Foul line extended. Far sideline. Inbounds goes around to Tartius. Back up top. Here's a three by Blackwell. Off. Rebound. Ziegler taps it, and it's controlled by Chloe Fletcher. Chloe to the three-point arc near side. Looks for Ziegler. Finds Ziegler. Ziegler tries to drive baseline. Back to Fletcher. Fletcher, one dribble inside the arc. Jumper, no. Rebound. Nygaard under the basket. She'll dribble out. Take a shot on the baseline. It's just short. Rebound pulled down by Wilana. Wilana trying to go the other way. Poked away by Ziegler. And the ball's free and out of bounds. And a foul on Ziegler, I believe. And oh, boy. We have a lot of people thinking the ball should go. Ziegler will just pick up her third personal foul, second team foul. And we have somebody on the court, and that should be I haven't seen this where a parent comes on the court in a long time, Jerry. Wow. And a timeout on the court. Full timeout call by the Acorns. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. We'll step aside.
Oh, boy.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Jerry, in all the years that we've worked together, we've never seen a parent come on the floor.
No,
I did see a fan years and years ago who got on the floor because they were excited about Marvin Williams. That was in the many years ago. You were there for that game, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. So I got to point out something. Athletic director for Merriam Knight and the superintendent are here talking to this lady who came out on the court. And now the referees are discussing it as well. Ziegler for Merriam Knight was called with a personal foul. 2 team fouls on both teams at this point, and we're still discussing how to handle this out-of-control fan. I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be Oakville ball.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate when we see the overreaction.
Well, yeah.
We saw, and it doesn't do any good for the Merriam Knight crowd to give her a bad time either.
Yeah, well, it'll be
that makes it worse.
Yeah, Oakville ball, backcourt sideline, far sideline inbounds. Inbounds goes from back, and here's a Paul pass up the court. And here is Wilana, one-handed down the baseline, and a jumper that dropped off by Nene. Nene gets the ball back. Out it goes. Blackwell with a jumper. No. Rebound to Ziegler, and Ziegler bounces it to Bella Buck. Bella on the run the near side, had it poked away, got it back. And it's knocked out the sidelines. Ziegler comes up with it, puts it on the floor, drives to the foul line, side of the plane. Ball's free, pokes it over to the far sideline. Gonzalez picks it up. 10 on the shot clock. Here is Peyton Hughes, and a foul called on the Acorns. And that'll go on Damia Tartius, her first third-team foul on Oakville. Baseline inbounds into Bella Buck off the glass and in. Bella Buck with 3 points. And it's 25-24. Owls with the lead back. 2:10 to go here, third quarter. Here's Raven Blackwell drawing the double team, hands it off. And this is Klatouche cross court, and a 3 open and short by Tartius, out of bounds. It'll be Owl ball. 1:56 to go, third quarter, 27-24. 3-point Owl lead, their largest of the night. Here's Gonzalez. Sorry, this is Gonzalez, Peyton Gonzalez. And now it goes down to Bella. Buck can't get to it. Out of bounds. Turnover on the Owls.
Yeah, 17 turnovers for Miriam Knight, and Oakville has 24 turnovers.
Chloe Fletcher returns for the Owls. And Arena Hernandez-Clatouche will step on for the Acorns. Raven Blackwell with the basketball. Lob it across to Hernandez-Clatouche, back to Blackwell. And hand it off to Wilana. Pass over to the near side. Tartius can't handle it, out of bounds. Owl ball. Minute and a half remains here in the third. 27-24, still our score. Miriam Knight with the lead. Chloe Fletcher with the dribbles. Inside the three-point arc, finds Buck. Buck up, short rebound, goes to a jump ball. And that'll go over to the Acorns. $1:19 to go in the third quarter. 27-24. And an unfortunate pass by Hernandez-Clatouche, trying to get the lead to Wilana and just couldn't get to it. Just overthrew her. Here's Chloe Fletcher for the Owls. Gets a screen to the elbow, looking for Nygaard. Had it poked away and out of bounds. That stays with the Owls. You can see in the far background there the Acorn boys team ready to go. Here's an inbounds to Gonzalez. Runner, it drops in. Peyton Gonzalez with her second basket, 4 points, and it's a 5-point Owl lead, 29-24. An errant pass, and here's Chloe Fletcher alone to the basket, off the glass, and a little hard. Rebound, Hughes up and in. Peyton Hughes with a putback, and it is now 31-24. On the Owls, that'll go on Peyton Hughes. Her first, third team foul. Blackwell will get it in to Hernandez. Clatouche back to Blackwell. Top of the key. Looking for Wilana. Wilana to the foul line, kick it to the corner. And a 2 on the way that's off, out of bounds, knocked out by Bella Buck. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard, inbounds. Oh boy. And Nene was just mugged by Chloe Fletcher. That's her first foul. Fourth team foul on Miriam Knight. Sends Nene Felatula to the free throw line. Her first trip to the free throw line. She has 4 points so far tonight. 21.2 seconds remain, third quarter. 31-24, Miriam Knight with the lead. Oakville's Nene short on the first free throw. She'll get another one. Next free throw by Nene, in and out, rebound. However, Wilana, jump ball called on the shot, and that'll be Owl ball.
Yeah, we have turnover.
18,
for the Acorns.
18.9 seconds remain here in the third quarter, and Chloe Fletcher trying to hook a pass. Does. Hughes can't get the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Fletcher. 11.2 now in the third. Acorns ball, inbounds. Mid-court. Oh boy, she traveled. I think she was just hesitant on where to throw it. And she picked up that pivot foot. Just half a second too late. 7.3 seconds remain. Third quarter, 31-24 is our score. Miriam Knight with the lead and the ball. Peyton Gonzalez will inbounds it, get it in to Chloe Fletcher. Chloe to the three-point arc. Hand it off to Bella Buck for three. That's off, rebound knocked out of bounds. That's the quarter. Miriam Knight takes the lead 31-24 into the fourth. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Well, we're waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. 31-24 is our score with the Acorns. Well, they'll have to start the quarter with the ball, and they're trailing. They only scored 2 points in that third quarter, Jerry.
Yeah, and I think they're probably going to put Raya back in, Fatula, I would say in the next minute or so.
Here's a drive by Nene. She can't get it to drop in. The rebound goes to Nygaard. Ball's up to Gonzalez, poked away. Ball's still free. Chloe Fletcher all over it, but the Acorns keep the possession. Here's Tartius in backcourt. DeMea needs to do something here. Keeps the dribbles on the far side. And it's up to Hernandez Blackwell now to the baseline. A jumper that's short by Tartius. Rebound goes to Nygaard, and here's Chloe Fletcher splitting a triple team on the dribble. Down it goes to Hughes off her hands and picked up by Hernandez Clatouche. Now here comes Wilanda driving in, running over Malin Nygaard. And that will be 4 on Wilana, as well as a turnover. First team foul on Oakville here in the quarter.
Yeah, we got 2 girls with 4 fouls for Oakville, and it's hurting them.
Chloe Fletcher over to Bella Bella to the side of the paint, tripped up, no whistle, and Gonzalez comes up with it, finds Hughes. Hughes with the jumper short. Rebound goes to Nene. Nene's outlet poked into the front court by Wilana, and a long 2 that's off. Rebound tracked down by Hernandez Clatouche. Side of the paint to Wilana, steps by the defense, puts it up, missed the shot, and drew the foul. Notice that the referees are stepping in real quick now on any contact. Foul went on Malin Nygaard, her first. Sends Wilana to the free throw line for the first of 2, which she got. She has 10 points. Reeves steps back onto the court for the Owls. She replaces Peyton Hughes. So Wilana Ciafaniwa, her second free throw, that's off. Rebound Nygaard. Pivots around, puts it on the floor. Malin with a left-handed dribble, draws a foul on Hernandez Clatouche, her first. Second team foul on the Acorns. 6.5 minutes remain in the ball game. 31-25 is our score. Merriam Knight with the lead and the ball. Chloe Fletcher gets by the defense, drives into the paint, runner, glassing in. Here come the Owls. Blackwell for 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. Ball pokes free, however, picked up by the Acorns. Now over to Wilana. Wilana 3 on the way from the elbow. Oh, no. Rebound go of Hernandez-Clatouche. Bounce it to Tartius, and it's stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez to the basket, up and in. Peyton Gonzalez, 6 points on the night, gives the Owls a 10-point lead.
And she's 3 for 3 from the field.
And a turnover right back to the Owls, or it goes. And here comes Reina Filatalo.
That's the 30th turnover for Oakville. And like I mentioned, Peyton Gonzalez. Wow, it's 3 for 3 from the field.
And she's an 8th grader. She's an 8th grader, Jerry.
Yeah, she's going to be a good one.
She's
going to be good.
Pretty impressive. Her mom is one of the assistants, by the way. Here's Chloe Fletcher weaving her way to the hoop, puts it up short, draws the foul. And the foul went on 0 or 20?
They haven't put 20.
20. Okay, I heard 20. Diamea Tartius with her second personal third-team foul on Oakville. Chloe Fletcher at the free throw line, first of 2. Gets the first one. She'll get another one. Extends the lead to 11. 36-25 with 5.5 remaining. Next free throw goes up and in. 37-25 is the score. Here's a lady who has been out most of the game, gets the ball right back with a scoop and a foul. That's Rhea Filatala.
Look like she almost rolled her ankle there. Well, I mean,
she did.
Yeah, she did.
Foul went on Bella Buck, her second team foul on the Owls. And Coach Flynn wants a full timeout as they're attending right now to Rena Filatala. And she is not happy. She's hurting, Jerry.
Yes, she is.
Gonna take her to the bench here. She just got back in the game too. 12-point Owl lead. Full timeout called by Oakville, but we're still dealing with the injury at the moment. That is unfortunate for Rhea.
She's a hustler. She's put all of her effort into it. It's a shame.
And a full timeout call will step aside. It's Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
I'm Mike Coons, 25-year teacher in the Shelton School District, currently at Choice High School. Every day I see the impact of great teachers and programs funded by our local levy. From art and music to mental health support. These aren't extras. They're what help our kids succeed. I'm proud of our schools, and I want that success to continue. Vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back here after the timeout. 5:20 to go in the ball game. The Merriam Knight Lady Owls leading the Oakville Lady Acorns 37-25. They're wrapping up Rhea Filatula's ankle. See if she can return to the game here. We hope she can.
Well, she's a ball handler, and that's what they need right now.
And she's a scorer, yeah. They're going to let her do it. That's what the referee just told Coach Goldie. I agree with this. Let her do it. And they're going to bring some ice as well. See if she can get in. She's got some free throws coming, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Does Rhea. And, yep, she's going to...
Yeah, it's...
Going to wrap it up. Got her taped up. She's going to tie her shoe. She's going to head to the free throw line. At least try the free throws.
Yeah. Yeah, I commend her.
So 5:20 to go here in the ball game. Again, 37-25 is our score. Miriam Knight with the lead. Oakville's Rhea Filatala at the free throw line with the first of 2 free throws. Backboard, around and in. Gives her 5 points tonight. Limited time with her 4 fouls. She's been on the bench since the second quarter. And she just came back in the ball game and injured her ankle. Here's his second free throw. As high arc, it goes in. Give her 6 points.
Yeah, all net.
Here's Chloe Fletcher with the ball. Over to Carissa Reeves, back to Fletcher. Up top to Bella Buck. Bella drives the foul line, kick it back to Reeves. Actually, that's Ziegler. And here is Fletcher drawing a double team on the zone. And here's Fletcher backing out, trying to find a seam. We'll get it over to Ziegler. Now to Buck up top. Reeves fakes the 3, drives baseline. Stop, or actually he's going to do a runner. Missed it. Nygaard rebound, no. Couldn't put it back. And here comes Wilana. Wilana down the lane, splits a double team, puts it up short, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Malin Nygaard, her second.
Yeah, she was
13th
moving just a little.
Yeah, a little late getting there, but a good try.
Yeah.
Good try to get there in time. And that does send Wilana Suifanu to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. She has 10 points, missed the first one. Second one up and in. Chloe Fletcher brings up the ball. Gets a screen from Reeves. Hesitates, drives baseline, stops and pops. Hits. Chloe Fletcher now has 21 points. Lead back to 11 for Miriam Knight. Into the corner. This is Wilana. Wilana drives in, puts it up, and draws a foul on Ziegler. 4 personal fouls on Indiana, and that's the fourth team foul on Miriam Knight. Back to the free throw line is Wilana Fanua. She has 11 points. Missed the first one, she get another one. Is that right? She missed the first one? .4:13 to go in the ball game. 10-point Owl lead. Here's Reeves with the ball. Gets a screen from Ziegler. To Buck. Buck open for 3 at the elbow. Missed it. Nygaard rebound. No. Rebound pulled down by Nene. Nene hands it off. And here comes Wilana. Now to Tardis, back to Wilana. Wilana for 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Bella Buck. And here comes Chloe Fletcher. To Reeves for 3, count it! Carissa Reeves with the first field goal. She has 5 points. Makes it 42-39. Here's Hernandez Clatouche. Cross court it goes to Wilana. Her pass down to Tartius is just out of reach, out of bounds. Back into the ball game goes to Rhea Filatala. I'm sorry, Filatuala. Owls have a 42-29 lead. An illegal screen set by Bella Buck. And that will be a turnover, and the ball goes back over to the Acorns. 3:17 remains. Okay, so it's 5, there's 15 foul, but it was an offensive foul. So there's no free throws.
Yeah, Miriam Knight has 2 girls with 4 fouls. Ziegler and Buck.
Here's a 3 at the top for, it goes in by Reyna. Here comes Chloe Fletcher. To Buck. Buck for 3 to answer. No. Rebound out there and taking it down. Ooh, Chloe Fletcher nearly had a steal. And here's Rhea. Rhea with that broken wheel and all goes right to the rim and puts it up and in. She has 7 points in the quarter. 11 for the game. Here is Reeves for three in the near corner. That's off. Nygaard will try to chase down the rebound. Can't get to it. 42-34 and a 30-second timeout called by the Owls. 2:38 to go in the ball game. Hey, this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have $24 ready for the Matlock Food Bank, and we'll add to that total tonight. Tune into the post-game show, and we'll announce tonight's donation amount. We encourage everyone to match or beat our amount. Feel free to send us a message telling us about your donations. Appreciate it, and I'm sure the food banks do as well. Acorn ball coming out of timeout.
Great fundraiser.
Well, thank you, Jerry. We're going to continue it in the baseball and softball season.
Oh, good.
And I'll figure out some way to do it in the football season next fall.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that later. Here's the Acorns with the ball, and a three on the way and short. Rebound and putback, no, by Wilana, and now Bella Buck has it. Trapped in backcourt. Rolls in, taken away, and Nene missed the shot but drew the foul. Free throw line has not been a friend to Nene tonight. She does have 4 points. And that is that no. I guess it was on Chloe Fletcher. I have one on her already.
I thought that was her second.
Yeah, me too. Nene short on the first one. Should get another one. 2:22 to go in the ball game. 42-34. 8-point Owl lead. Nene trying to cut that down. Missed the second free throw. Gonzalez with the rebound way outside. She's on the run the other way. Loses the handle, and it rolls out of bounds off of her out of bounds. It'll be Acorn ball. Pardon me. Acorns aren't out of this at all. Here's Hernandez-Clatouche to the baseline. Shot by Wilana. First one goes out. Second one goes out as well. Rebound this time is by Rena, and a foul is going to be called on Chloe Fletcher. They're going to officially call that their Chloe's second personal foul. I think she has 3, but
I do too.
We are not official by any means.
I know.
We're not even close to being official. Here's the first free throw off the glass and in by Reina Hernandez-Clatouche. She'll get another one. Hey, the Acorns are cutting into this lead.
They sure have.
Owls led by 12 earlier. Second free throw, black glass and missed it. Nene, rebound, put back. Oh, can't get in there. Rebound this time by Wilanda. Her fadeaway on the baseline is no. Nene, another rebound and put back. No, rebound this time by Chloe Fletcher. Here come the Owls. Chloe eyes the court, sets the offense, draws a double team. Up top it goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez side of the paint, loses the handle. Picked up by Wilana. And here she comes the other way. Up the sidelines, 3 on the way. Rhea missed it. Rebound tapped, and Chloe Fletcher comes up with it. Chloe up the near sidelines on the run. She's going to go to the three-point line. Stop and pop just inside. It's short. Rebound goes to Nene. Up it goes to Rhea. Rhea turns, puts it off the glass and in. Rhea just camping because of her ankle. 1 minute, 2 seconds and counting. 5-point Owl lead and a foul in the backcourt. I believe that'll go on Hernandez-Clatouche. Should be her second. 4th team foul on Oakville. Here comes Carissa Reeves back in the ballgame for the Owls. To replace Gonzalez, I believe. Peyton has to sprint off. Sideline inbounds, far sideline. Under a minute remains in the ball game. Hughes can't handle the inbounds, but somehow comes up with it. Here is Fletcher. Fletcher up top to Reeves. Reeves fakes the three, drives to the foul line. Out it goes to Buck. Buck will take a three, miss it, track down the rebound. Nope, can't get to it. 48.3 seconds remain. And the Acorns still in this ball game, Jerry. They've been battling throughout with a couple of their key players on the bench for most of the game.
2 possessions behind.
They'll roll the ball into the court. And Ray will pick it up at midcourt. Swing it over. And a three on the way by Blackwell. That's short. Rebound. Reeves for Merriam Knight. To Fletcher. Fletcher fouled by Blackwell. It's her third. Chloe Fletcher back to the free throw line. The 15th foul on the Acorns. 38.2 seconds remain. 22 points for Chloe so far tonight. And I've lost track of her steals, to be perfectly honest. First free throw by Fletcher goes in. She'll get another one. (43-37) now. 38.2 remains. Second free throw by Fletcher. Nothing to net. 44-37. It's going to be a timeout by the Owls. I'm thinking, nope, it's actually going to be the last timeout for the Acorns. It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here. Jerry, you glad you came out here tonight? This is the first one. We got another one ready to go here.
They've already picked up their 5th timeout.
Yeah, they've used up all their timeouts by our count. But we're not official by any means. So it's been a fun ball game. That was a quick timeout. The Owls have they're holding off the Acorns at this point. They had a 12-point lead, but the Acorns have cut down. Right now it sits at 7, but they had it down to 5 at one point, or 6 at one point. The Acorn ball. And Rhea is forced to pick it up at three-quarters court. She's going to speed in, stop inside the paint. Little floater goes in. And here comes Chloe Fletcher weaving her way. And somehow gets to Bella Buck. Out to Nygaard, back to Chloe Fletcher. Chloe draws a double team and a very touchy foul there. Sends Chloe back to the free throw line. Foul went on Arena Hernandez-Clatouche, her third. Both teams are over the 5 foul limit here in the quarter. Chloe Fletcher back to the free throw line. Short on the first one, she'll get another one. She's 24 points tonight. Is that a lane violation? Yeah, that was a lane violation. So Chloe gets another attempt here at the first of 2. Got it. Give her another one. 19.2 seconds remain. Owls lead now by 6, 45-39.
Now 3 possessions.
It's a 7-point lead. Here is Rhea trying to go baseline, dribble it off her foot out of bounds. That'll be Owl ball. 15.1 now. Full timeout called by Jake Goldie, coach of Merriam Knight. We'll take it. We'll be right back. This Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
15 seconds remain here in this ball game. 7-point lead for the Owls. And the Owls have the ball in their back court coming out of the timeout. The official count, I saw that. The referee came over and asked in the timeout how many timeouts each team has, and it's 1 and 1. One for each. Here's Carissa Reeves going to be drawing a foul by Raven Blackwell. That's her 4th.
Each team does have 1 timeout left?
That's the official count.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just letting you know, Jerry. It's you're busy doing your stuff, and I'm watching everything else. So,
well, I'm glad to be corrected.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Carissa Reeves at the free throw line for 2 free throws. This is her 2nd trip to the line, and she missed it. I was going to say she was 2 for 2, but now she's 2 for 3. 11 seconds remain in the ball game now. 46-39. Merriam Knight on top, and the Owls, Carissa Reeves with another free throw. In and out. Rebound tapped out, taken by Rhea. Rhea on the run. She's going to drive right in, right around Fletcher, scoop it up, miss it. Rebound Fletcher. Chloe will hold on to it, and that'll be the ball game. 46-39, the final score in the girls' game. That is our final score here. And it's now time to recognize the senior Lady Owls here, and probably the boys seniors as well. Turn this, see how we do on our sound here. Where's my microphone there? It's on the floor.
All right, it's that time for our senior ceremony. Can I please have all of our Merriam Knight girls, boys, basketball players, and cheer seniors to our home bench.
And we're waiting for this ceremony to go. We'll keep it here. Trying to get the graphic up for the final here. There's our final score, 46-39, and we're going to keep it here for the ceremony for the seniors. For the girls, it's going to be Chloe Fletcher, Carissa Reeves, Indiana Ziegler, and Malin Nygaard. And the senior boys, I don't have that in front of me. I know it's Deacon Bullington, Nolan Baumgard, and Mr. Tupper here. His name, Chase Tupper. I should know that. Getting recognized here at the end of the girls' game with the final here in the girls, 46-39, the final.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, welcome back to Matlock, everyone. A little intermission there, and things just fell apart on our end. It's okay. Well, we want to wrap up the girls' game earlier. 46-39 victory for the Lady Owls over the Lady Acorns. We kind of ran through some of it before, but let's run it down again. I mean, I got to flip my sheet over. This is a bad reason why to have another thing. You have your girls' stuff ready there, Jerry. It's on the back side of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the Merriam Knight girls were led by Chloe Fletcher's 26 points. For the Acorns, Rhea Filatalu finished with 16. Wilanda Siafanua finished with 12. Now, the other statistics, Jerry, what do you have?
I have. For the Oakville Acorns, they had 32 turnovers.
Okay.
They were 11 for 53 from the field for 21%, and they were 7 for 17 from the foul line for 41%.
Okay.
For Merriam Knight, they had 22 turnovers compared to 32 for Oakville. So 22 turnovers. They were, from the foul line, they were 11 for 18, 61%. From the field, they were 16 for 59 for 27%.
Okay. All right, so the next up for the Lady Owls, they wrap up the regular season here on Friday against Tohola. The Lady Acorns stay on the road, travel to Three Rivers Christian on Friday. Boys, or at least the Merriam Knight boys, are on the court warming up. We've got that coming up very shortly. Let's see here. Let's just kind of get back out of my thing. My rhythm has been thrown off. The Owls are 6-10 on the season. We're talking about the boys. Merriam Knight held off a Gape Christian Academy on Monday, 56-52. The Acorns have a 6-11 overall record. Oakville lost to Wahkiakum last Friday, 88-47. Yeah. I don't have any record of them playing each other so far this season. I didn't look into the history of it. I didn't have time. I want to say that they're pretty evenly matched over the years. Kind of down with Merriam. I mean, I think Oakville's beaten them a little bit more in recent years because the Owls were a little down.
I think one of the things that you've told me throughout the season as we broadcast different games, that the Merriam Knight program has improved.
It has.
And that's what it's all about.
Oh, last time we were here was 2 years ago. I got to close this because the battery's about ready to run dead. That's what I'm trying to do here. There's no point. We're going to go throughout this boys game without commercial breaks, so that'll be fun. But I'm looking at these boys, and Gabe Walters, he's a junior now. It was 2 years ago. This was a freshman, and he was running things, and he's so much different of a player. I'm so impressed with him.
Good.
Ryder Lake, also one of those guys. I mean, that guy's fast. You thought Chloe was fast. Watch number 2, Jerry. He's going to go. Micah Palmer, he likes to shoot. And they got some pretty good big guys coming up, too. So they're going to be a pretty tough team down the lane here, down in the future. We do have seniors tonight.
I see that.
Yeah, Deacon Bollington is one of them. Chase Tupper is another. And Nolan, I always call him Bauman, but apparently I've been pronouncing that wrong. Nolan is a...
Is it Bauman?
Yeah, I think it's Bauman.
Okay.
Bogman. That's what it is. It's Bogman. I guess all these years I've been pronouncing it wrong.
Bauman. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Nolan's a fun guy to watch. He likes to shoot.
Well, the key is when you have seen a program for several years, you haven't seen every game.
No, I
But
haven't.
when you've seen the improvement they've made,
Oh, yeah.
that's what counts. That's what counts.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of Deacon Bollington over the years. I think he's decided to play here in the last year or so. He's 6 foot. He's got some size to him. He's going to get the start tonight. Well, we're going to get into all that. Jerry, why don't we just run down the starters? Why don't we just go into starters?
Sure.
We're going to throw everything off. I don't have commercials. I don't have interviews. I don't have anything.
I'd be happy to, Peter.
Okay, that's good. I do have my live reads, though. I can
Okay.
spend a lot of time reading things. But go ahead with the starters. Let's go
First,
starters.
for the Oakville Acorns, their coach is KJ Witt. And KJ was so nice to us today, helping me out with the lineups. First, we have a guard, number 2, a sophomore, Aiden Sanchez. The next starter is a junior, number 34, Andres Rhodes. At 1 forward, number 15, a freshman, Chaos White Eagle. At the other forward, number 23, a senior, Jordan Baker. And, excuse me, Ronnie, I have a lot of cross-outs here.
Oh, it was amazing that we even got anything on a piece of paper.
Number 4, a sophomore, Tristan Christ McLean, is a forward. And then we have the rounding out the starting lineup is number 20, Nate Page. So let me just say those again. Number 2, Aiden Sanchez. Number 34, Andres Rhodes. Number 3, Michael Rhodes. Number 4, Tristan Christ McLean. And rounding out the lineup at center, number 20, Nate Page. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, for the Merriam Knight Owls. At 1 guard, a 5'8 junior, number 2, Ryder Lake. At 1 forward, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Gabe Walters. At center, number 13, a 6-foot senior, Deacon Bullington. At 1 guard, number 32, a 5'6 senior, Nolan Bauman. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Merriam Knight Owls under Coach Tyler Thompson is number 33, 5'11 senior, Chase Tupper.
I've said this before, and I don't think that Tyler remembers, but when we started doing, Mason Web TV started, and I've said this to many people, we were limited to doing not limited, but Merriam Knight. They did doubleheaders on a Saturday, which gave us a lot of time here doing Merriam Knight games. Tyler was one of the players that I called. He was one of the big men, and I wish I could remember the other gentleman's name. But yeah, he played pretty well here. He did a lot of good stuff on this court, and now he's coaching. I just think that's phenomenal. I don't think he remembers me because we were up in that little eagle's nest.
Well, when I coached at North River, we played Merriam Knight in the old gym here, and it was an interesting gym. This is a beautiful gym. This one is. To me, it's new, but not to everybody else. I remember we had a guy by the name of Rothrock. That was the post person, one of the 2 post persons for Merriam Knight. And now he is the scorekeeper for the girls basketball team. And we get a chance to always talk and laugh and talk about the good old days when North River played Merriam Knight. And it was a fun day. And sometimes we were competitive, and most of the time they had the height and just a little more kids to choose from.
So North River.
I don't think they have a program this year.
They don't have a program for a couple of years. Is it even a school anymore? It's
yes, it is.
It is? Okay, I'm
glad. Yes, it is.
Right.
It's probably one of the 2 smallest school districts in the whole state. And if you're not familiar with North River, it's between Oakville, Raymond, and Aberdeen. And I taught there for 6 years, and I really enjoyed it. And that's how I got to know Merriam Knight to start with.
Okay.
And Oakville.
Okay, well, I wish we could take breaks, folks, but we do not have any commercials because my computer is not charging and it is dead. That's why I closed it. I closed the lid.
Okay.
I mean, it would. I don't. That's something I got to work out before our next broadcast, which will be tomorrow night. So.
Yeah.
We can talk about that if you want to. I mean, we've got. Well, we know that Tohola comes into this gymnasium on Friday night, take on the Owls, both the boys and the girls. We're going to be in Shelton on Thursday night, tomorrow night, for the girls. Shelton girls versus Tumwater in their regular season finale.
Yeah.
It does appear, and I haven't looked, and I can't look, but it does appear that both the Shelton teams are in the play-in round on the 16th of February. And we still don't know who they're playing or where they're playing or when they're playing. We just know the day.
We think they're traveling south.
Well, we know they're traveling south. We just don't know
And
where.
we hope that they are playing on President's Day.
Well, we know it's, as far as I know, unless they change the day, Jerry, it's still on President's Day. There was the initial suggestion was the girls at 4 and the boys at 7:30.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Well, the boys at 7:30, and they're at different locations.
Well, that's still give us time.
It's going to be tight, Jerry. I don't know.
It'll be close.
It'll be tight. We'll have to figure that out. That was the initial thing. I'm trying to advocate for a neutral site or one school where they all play, because Scott Chamberlain, the athletic director at Shelton, I talked to him last night, and he's trying to figure out how does he get his cheerleaders from one game to another. It's a logistic nightmare, you know, when you have two teams going two separate locations. Yeah, you could drop one off and go down to the other and then come back. Or why can't you just convince them, let's just all play them in one place? My suggestion was to do it at Kelso, because that's not as far for Shelton to travel. It's not that far for the Vancouver area schools to go.
Sure.
But there are some. It's up to the district basketball committee to decide what they want to do.
Yeah.
So that's District 4, and that's the 3A. Now, speaking of postseason, we do know that the Marion Knight girls are number 4 out of the Coastal League, and they'll be playing PL next week. I want to say it's the just sticking in my head, Jerry. I think it's the 14th, but I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to head down to PL for that game. I don't think we'll have that in our ability to do so, but we will keep an eye on it and we'll let everybody know. But we do know that they are playing at PL in the first round. The girls are playing at PL in the first round, so the time is running down here on the clock. So they're going to get this thing started here shortly with some starting the lineup announcements, and we've already done it. We can remind everybody.
You want me to?
Yeah, why not? We got time.
Okay.
We got lots of time.
For Oakville, Aiden Sanchez, Andres Rhodes, Michael Rhodes, Tristan Christ McLean, and Nate Page. Those are the starters for Oakville. We've had a lot of changes in the lineup for Oakville, so that's why I was having a little bit of an issue there. For Marion Knight, my sheet is clean. It's good. Ryder Lake, Gabe Walters, Deacon Bullington, Nolan Bauman, and Chase Tupper are your starters.
I took no time at all, Jerry.
For Marion Knight.
Took no time at all. Well, we can remind everybody that this our sponsors tonight are Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, the Port of Shelton, and Mason Health. Please, if you're enjoying this broadcast, give us a like and thank those sponsors, because without them we wouldn't be here tonight. Also from the urging of Kristen Masteller, who's the one of the assistant coaches for the girls team. She's been keeping me apprised on everything that goes on with the Lady Owls.
Yeah.
So she's one of the biggest people. She also works at PUD 1, she directs it. All right.
We will not have the national anthem because we already had it
We did the
before the
Pledge of
girls'
Allegiance,
game.
yep. And the boys are going to be announced here. Let's see if we got everything right here, Jerry. I just never know. 20, okay. I'm just checking on the Oakville, making sure that we got everything right.
Yeah, maybe we better check.
Yeah, just double checking that we at least have the numbers right. Whether we have names right, that's another story. As the Owls are being announced here, might say that the Oakville boys will be wearing their red uniforms, black letters and numbers, a little white trim here and there. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be flashing back to the first few COVID season football games where I thought I could get through without any commercials. So we're going to have tonight, and I got to figure out what's going on with this computer. So Ryder Lake and the Gabe Walters are being announced here. Here comes Deacon Bullington. Oh, it's Bachman. Okay. Nolan Bachman, Jerry, number 32. It's Bachman. And he gets the start tonight. And now here's Chase Tupper coming out of the tunnel, I guess you could say. Ready to get this thing underway. Owls are in their white uniforms, green letters and numbers. Crowd stick around. They've stuck around, Jerry. Ready to rock and roll for the second game here tonight on this court. All right. It's like Bullington and Nate Page will do the center court jumping here. All right, here we go. I guess this is actually, isn't this a JV team? I don't know. The ball is up and won by the Acorns. This is Sanchez with the ball up top it goes. And a three on the way and in by Page. 3-0 here early. Here's Gabe Walters for the Owls. To Ryder Lake, back to Walters. To Bachman. Nolan throws it up top and a turnover as Christ McLean draws the foul. Or was it a turnover? Sorry.
It was a turnover.
Okay. I had to look down. I'm trying to find the numbers and the names. It's going to be interesting. So 3-0 Oakville on top here early. Here's Walters with the ball. Tried to get it passed down low. It's picked off, and here come the Acorns. And a three on the way and in. I can't see who that was, Jerry. That was number 2. That was Sanchez with a three. Here's Walters. Down to Tupper. Chase with a little jumper, no. Rebound tracked down by number 34. That's Shockton. Down to the baseline it goes. Step back. Here's a long two. This is an air ball. Bullington with a rebound. And here's Walters. Trailing by 6 are the Owls. Over goes to Ryder Lake. Little running hook. Missed it. And here come the Acorns. And a steal by Lake. Ryder with the ball far side. Try to get it down to Walters. Taken away by Shockton. And here's Christ McLean. Gets in the middle. Stolen away by Ryder Lake. His outlet, however, is taken right back. Here is Christ McLean, and out it goes with Page for three again. That's off. Rebound again by the Acorns. Here's another three on the way, and that's off. Another rebound, this time by Sanchez, out top. And here is Dallas having his pocket picked. And here's Ryder Lake having it poked away out of bounds. Good defense there by Aiden Sanchez. So Micah Palmer will step onto the court first time tonight. Place Chase Tupper. And number 0, Hunter Gilmore Holford will step on, replacing Bachman. Inbounds from the baseline goes to Walters. To Palmer. Palmer had it stolen, saved in bounds by Hunter Gilmore. His shot is off, and here come the Acorns. Where goes this, Sanchez versus Rhodes. Michael Rhodes back out, and the 3 on the way by Sanchez again. 2 threes for him, and it's 9-0 in Oakville. Here's Palmer trying to split a double team, taken away by the Acorns. Nice pass down low, up and in for, that's Rhodes. Michael Rhodes with 2, and it's 11-0 run to start the ball game for Oakville. 30-second timeout called by Mary M. Knight. Talk things over. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have $24 from ready for the food bank, and I haven't added up what we had from the girls' game. So we'll get to that later. We encourage everyone to donate as well, and we'll announce the final tally at the end of this ball game. Owl ball coming out of timeout, 5:07 to go first quarter. It's 11-0 Oakville. Ryder Lake with the ball in backcourt to Micah Palmer. Micah trying to get down court, a little full court press. Now throw up the court is through the hands of Hunter Gilmer. Holford, and there is missed shot by Rhodes. Up to Walters or the Owls. Walters 2 big steps in the middle, missed it short, got his own rebound. He's going to go right back up and in. Gabe Walters puts the Owls on the board. It's 11-2. 4:35 to go first quarter. Here's Price McLean. Into the paint it goes to, was a 3 on the way and missed by Jack, who checked in the ball game. Is that right? Am I right? I'm missing numbers. Chase Tupper will return, and Bollington will get a rest here for the Owls. Baseline inbounds for the for the Acorns. It's a timeout here. It's a 30-second timeout called. We'll keep it right here. Of course, can't go anywhere. Don't have any way to play any commercials, Jerry. If you're enjoying this ball game, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason PUD, Mason County PUD number 1, the Port of Shelton, and Mason Health.
Thank you so much, sponsors. Aiden Sanchez already has 2 3-pointers for the Acorns.
And it'll be Acorn ball coming out of timeout. Price McLean will trigger the play, left of the backboard. In it goes to number 34. He'll kick it out. And this is a near steal of the ball. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the numbers that are so wrong. And this is Michael Rhodes going in, missing the shot. Ball is tipped away and taken by Rhodes. Price McLean will drive, try to find a baseline drive, double teamed, and it's kicked out of bounds by the Acorns. It'll be Owl ball. 3:52 to go.
Acorns have 6 turnovers. The Owls have 7.
Okay. Backcourt. Inbounds will go from Micah Palmer to Gabe Walters. Now up to Gilmore Holford. Down to Chase Tupper. His shot is rejected and knocked out of bounds by Tristan Price McLean. Baseline inbounds for the Owls. Palmer will get it. Left of the backboard. Get it into Walters. Gabe will get it back to Palmer. Micah's going to drive the baseline. A little runner on the baseline. Goes in for Micah Palmer. Making it 11-4. 3:33 to go, first quarter. Here's Price McLean with the ball for the Acorns. Cross court it goes to Sanchez, I believe, and it's near steal there by Ryder Lake. I think we had a kick ball, or is it a foul call? All right. There's Aiden Sanchez with the ball, a little hook pass, and stepping in and putting it up. And it was Rhodes, and now here's Ryder Lake out of the pack for the Owls, right to the hoop, up and in. Ryder Lake with his first points, and it's 11-6. 3 minutes to go here, first quarter. Here is McLean. Nice pass over there, putting it up and in. That was number 20, Nate Page, with the basket. Here's Walters the other way, over to Micah Palmer. Palmer drives baseline off the glass. No, rebound tapped out to Ryder Lake. Hook pass is deflected and picked up by the Acorns. Here's Dallas the other way. Lob it in the middle, and the ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Acorns. Here's a baseline inbounds for the Acorns. Up top it goes. Now out it goes to Sanchez. 3 on the way and off. Rebound goes to Walters. Now to Ryder Lake. Down to Tupper. Tupper catches, shoots, misses. Rebound tracked down by the Acorns. And Oakville taps the ball back. Here's Dallas. Shockton. Up it goes to Christ McLean. Tripped up and stolen by Lake. And then he loses the handle to Rhodes. Andres Rhodes gets to Sanchez. And there's a travel on the Acorns. 1:43 to go in the first quarter. 13-6 is the score. Oakville on top. Chaos White Eagle steps onto the court for the Acorns. It's Owl ball. And a missed shot there by Gilmore Holford. Follow by Tupper didn't go in, and here come the Acorns on the run. Here's Christ McLean. And Upton for 3. Dallas with his first points. It's a 10-point Acorn lead, 16-6. 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. Gabe Walters with it, pulls up at the foul line, short on the shot. Rebound tracked down by Gilmore Holford. Out it goes to Micah Palmer. Palmer's trying to drive baseline, behind the back dribble goes to Gilmore Holford. Now up top to Walters, to Ryder Lake. Down to Tupper, no look pass. And it's taken away by the Acorns. Now this is McLean in the corner. His pass into the interior's knocked out of bounds. Trying to feed it to Michael Rhodes. It'll be Oakville ball. Shuckton will trigger the play. And a whistle before the player begins. And the referees are going to go in there and try and sort things up, sort things out. Micah Palmer went to the deck for some reason. So baseline inbounds for the Acorns. Checking into the ballgame, number 24 is Ezra Jack. Inbounds from the baseline and knocked out of bounds. We'll do it again. Shockton will trigger the play left of the backboard. 39.7 seconds remain in the first quarter. Inbounds goes to Christ McLean, and a steal by Hunter Gilmore Holford. Here's Ryder Lake. Up top it goes, and a 3 on the way by Walters is off. Rebound tapped to the baseline, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. 22.8 seconds remaining.
Is that the biggest lead of 10?
It was 11.
11?
Yeah.
That's the biggest lead?
Inbounds goes to Walters. Walters steps by the defense, puts up a shot, hits it. Gabe Walters with 4 points.
He's got a pretty shot, doesn't he?
He does.
He has a nice jumper.
Really developed his game here over the years. Shockton on top, holding for last shot here. 6 on the game clock. He's on the dribble. going to step back, trying to get by the defensive Tupper. Gets by deep. Tupper puts a 3 up at the buzzer. Is in and out. We're through a quarter. Oakville 16, Merriam Knight 8. I like to say we'll take a break, but we'll keep it right here. Remind everybody that our sponsors of this broadcast are. I'm losing my place on my sheet here. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, the Port of Shelton, and Mason Health. Also remind everybody to get their ballot in if they live in the Shelton School District, and the Merriam Knight School District, as levies are on the ballot, and they are due by 8 p.m. on the 10th. Don't rely on the mail. Get it to a drop box. If you can't get it to a drop box, go to the post office and ask for a hand stamp from the counter.
So next Tuesday.
Yep. 8 p.m. They lock them up really quickly.
Okay.
So we're going to start the second quarter here with a 16-8 score. Oakville with the lead. Merriam Knight will start the quarter with the ball. Gilmer Holford will inbound it to Gabe Walters. And the Owls have the ball. Here's Micah Palmer for 3. That's short. Gilmer Holford with the rebound. His putback doesn't fall in. Shockton with the ball now, coming back the other way. Took a couple of steps, kick it to the corner near side. This is Christ McLean back to Shockton. Shockton drives to the box and they'll kick it back out to Christ McLean, and a foul called. No shot, they say. I believe it's going to go on Ryder Lake. His first team foul. It's the first time foul of the game?
Yeah,
okay.
It is. For either team.
Inbounds into the corner. Rhodes gets it to, this is Jack. Out top goes to Rhodes. And here is Shockton. Shockton takes a 3. It goes in. Where is it? There it is. It's his second 3 in the ball game. And a reaching foul is going to be called on number 3, Michael Rhodes. His second team foul on Oakville. 7:13 to go in the first half. Owl ball in the backcourt, sideline inbounds. Gabe Walters will bring it across midcourt. Asking for a screen. He'll get it over to Ryder Lake. Ryder goes right into the paint, kick it in the far corner. Here's a 3 from Micah Palmer. No. Rebound, Oakville. Out it goes to Christ McLean. Down the pass, extra pass. Just one too many passes, but a nice idea for the Acorns. Inbounds from Gabe Walters in back court from the sideline corner. And Gabe will get the ball back. Looks at the full court press over Ryder Lake. Quickly up to Tupper. It's deflected and taken away by Jack. And here is Shockton. Driving in and missing the shot is Rhodes, recovered by the Owls. And here is Ryder Lake. Another steal by the Acorns. Extra pass and up and in. Goes in for Michael Rhodes. His second
nice pass by number 34.
And a near steal here. Ryder Lake will lob a pass across court. Hunter Gilmore Holford with his first basket. And it's a 21-10 game here. Here's Rhodes with the ball, trying to get by Ryder Lake. Up top to Shockton. Ball goes to White Eagle, and it's out of bounds. Deacon Bullington will return for the Owls. Chase Tupper will sit down. 5:42 to go in the second quarter. 21-10 is our score. Oakville with the lead. Merriam Knight with the ball. Micah Palmer with it in back court. Now to Ryder Lake. Up court to Bullington, out of bounds. deflected by the Acorns. Stays with the Owls. 23 on the shot clock. Checking back into the ball game is Aiden Sanchez for Oakville. He'll replace Michael Rhodes. Foul line extended far sideline into the corner to Palmer. Back to Walters. Walters with a jumper goes in. Gabe with 6 points. 21-12. 5:25 to go here in the half. Here's Page with the ball, lobbing it down low. White Eagle, turnaround jumper in the paint. No, rebound goes to Ryder Lake. Ryder speeds up court, hooks the pass in the near corner, and Walters pulls up for the jumper that's off the front of the iron. Rebound tapped and controlled by Jack. And here comes Schaukton. Schaukton one-hands it in the corner. And here is Sanchez. Out it goes, 3 on the way, and in by Page. His second 3 in the ballgame. It's 24-12. Oakville on top with the ball, or the Marion Knight Owls. Gabe Walters bounce it over to Ryder Lake. 2-man game back to Walters. Walters turns around, up fakes once, puts it up and in. Nice basic move for Gabe Walters, and it works.
I'm impressed with him. Nice shot, good moves.
Schaukton with the ball at the top between the circles. He's going to drive side of the paint. Big jump stop, puts it up and in. There he is. He's got 8 points by my count, and I think that's wrong. Ryder Lake with the ball in the back court. Over to Gabe Walters. Cross court to Lake. Lake will get across midcourt to the bucket. Challenge the defense around and out. Rebound goes to White Eagle. Stolen away by Micah Palmer, and here's Gabe Walters up to the basket. 10-point Acorns lead. Here comes Page attacking, goes around Pollington, puts it up short. What a nice move, however. Walters with the rebound. Gabe's going to push it. Going to go right to the bucket, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by the Acorns. And here's Schaukton. 3 on the way by Page. That's a air ball. White Eagle can't get to it. Palmer can't get to it. It'll be off of White Eagle, out of bounds. Marion Knight ball. Tristan Christ-McLean back in the ball game for the Acorns. Lewis Kozer will step in for Oakville as well. .26-16 is our score. Oakville with the lead, Marion Knight with the ball. Gabe Walters gets a handoff from Micah Palmer. Gabe turns on the Jets, going around the corner, stops on the baseline with trying to get a pass to Bollington's taken away by Christ-McLean. Back to the three-point arc, and he'll hook it down low. That's Jack back out top to Christ-McLean. Wide open on the baseline, but overthrowing Lewis Kozer can't quite get it. And a sub into the ball game as Brant Thompson will step into the court for the first time tonight. And Deacon Bollington will sit down. So the Owls are going small here, Jerry. As Brant is 5'2". Micah Palmer slowing the pace down, gets it over to Walters. Gabe to the three-point arc to Thompson. Thompson's going to try to drive baseline. And he'll get it out to Ryder Lake. Lob it down the baseline. Gabe Walters catches it. Nice up fake, gets it around, blocked by White Eagle, recovered by White Eagle. And here's Jack. Micah Palmer pulling the ball away, picks it up off the floor. The ball's still free, and a traveling or a timeout call. Traveling call is what they're going to get, as where Jack couldn't quite get the ball away before he rolled over.
Nice hustle by number 23, Micah Palmer, to create that turnover.
Walters will get it to Palmer in the near corner. Fakes the three, finds Walters. He'll just catch and shoot. Just rimmed it, got his own rebound, puts it on the floor, and goes to the floor, hands it off to Gilmore Holford. His shot is off, and the rebound goes to Jack. And here is Christ-McLean over to Sanchez. Sanchez hops into the paint, loses the handle, gets it poked out, and it goes back around the corner, and a 3 on the way by Jack that's off. Walters with the rebound. Gabe on the run. It's going to lose the handle. It gets picked up by the Acorns. Here comes Sanchez. Pass over to Jack. Jack down, and White Eagle missed the shot, got his own rebound, kick it out. 3 on the way by Christ McLean. That's off. Rebound tapped out, and White Eagle comes up with it off the glass. No! Palmer gets that rebound for Merriam Knight. Palmer, full head of steam with a scoop to the hoop and comes up a little too hard. Rebound pulled down by Christ McLean. Let's slow the pace down. 1:20 to go here in the half. 26-16 is our score. Oakville on top. Second quarter action from Matlock tonight. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez puts it on the floor, drives to the three-point arc, guarded by Thompson. Brant reaching in, gets a screen from White Eagle. Down the lane he goes, off the glass and out. Rebound picked up by Gilmore Holford. Out to Gabe Walters. Walters gonna go right to the hoop with a little scoop that's short. Rebound by Jack. And here is Christ McLean. Slowing the pace down, 45 seconds to go in the half. Oakville with a 10-point lead, 26-16. McLean gets a screen by White Eagle, stops and he'll kick it back. Sanchez for 3. No, Micah Palmer with the rebound. He gets the ball back as he was stumbling. Micah on the run the other way, 27 seconds to go in the half. Had it poked away, got it back, over it goes to Walters, takes a 3 and hits it. Gabe Walters with 13 points.
15 out of the 19. Wow.
13. Here is...
That's amazing.
Yeah. Here's Christ McLean with a 3 at the top. Missed it. Walters comes out of the pack. He'll lob it up the court to Ryder Lake. He'll put it up and in. Ryder with 4 points, and it's a 5-point Oakville lead. Time runs out on the quarter. Oakville 26, Merriam Knight 21. Wow. Pretty fast-paced first quarter, and it's kind of hard when you're trying to keep up with the names and numbers that are way out of order. We're trying to do our best, and we don't have our our computer that plays our computers, so our commercials. So we don't have that, but we do have this.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in Matlock. The Oakville Acorns lead the Merriam Knight Owls 26-21. The Acorns led by as many as 12. Might even been more, but I think it was 12 in the second quarter at one point in time.
They did.
Owls have cut that down to 5 here at the break. Leading the way for the Acorns, 8 points for Nate Page and Dallas Shuckton. 4 for Michael Rogers, 2 threes for Aiden Sanchez. For the Owls, their leading scorer is Gabe Walters. He has 13 points. 4 for Ryder Lake, a basket for Hunter Gilmore Holford, and a basket for Micah Palmer. Jerry's still working on his stuff. You don't realize how much you rely on those commercial breaks to to give you a little bit of a break. So this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game and the game earlier, the girls' game, we will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have $24 ready for the Matlock Food Bank, plus whatever that was generated from the girls' game and whatever is generated here. And we will make those donations and make that announcement at the end of the broadcast. Last week, we sent $114 to the North Mason School District. We sent $280 to Saints Pantry in Shelton the week before. Prior to that, $167 went to North Mason Food Bank. And our first 4 broadcasts netted $125 for Saints Pantry in Shelton. And again, the funds that we're raising from tonight's broadcast, previous broadcast last night, and the broadcast we'll do tomorrow will go to the Matlock Food Bank. And so far we have $24. You got some stuff there, Jerry?
I do.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's start with Oakville. Oakville had 14 turnovers. Miriam Knight had 14 turnovers. Okay. Here's an interesting thing. No free throws were shot.
That's very interesting.
I looked and I looked. I said, wait a minute. Now, Oakville was 9 for 27 from the field for 33%. They shot 5 out of 14 from three-point land, which is what's given them their lead. They've been a little more effective from three-point land than Miriam Knight. Sanchez, for example, has 2 three-pointers for Oakville. Now, Miriam Knight, like I mentioned, has 14 turnovers. They had no foul shots. They were 10 for 28 from the field for 35%. 1 for 3 from three-point land. So statistics are interesting. But I can see why Oakville's been a little more effective, like I said, with the outside shot, the three-pointers.
All right.
And that's the difference.
Okay. I just added up what was generated from the girls' game on our food drive. It's $32.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a note here.
And
so
that'll go to the Matlock Food Bank.
$32 from the girls' game. With 24, so we have $56 waiting for the Matlock food Bank right now. And whatever comes up after this game here against Oakville.
And then the game tomorrow night that we're going to be announcing in Shelton, of course, we'll go to the Shelton.
No, we're just keep it with Matlock.
Oh, it's going to go to Matlock, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep this week all to the Matlock Food Bank.
Good.
Just want to
try to spread it out.
Try to spread it out. Everybody needs a little bit of help here and there, and that's what we're trying to do. And these funds that we donate, instead of donating food, which is an option for everybody, but we donate the funds, which can be used for bulk purchases, get some prices, get stuff that don't get donated, the high demand items, things that aren't food, even toilet paper and things like that. Other supplies, I think I could do that.
Have you had any help from the community yet?
Well, I'm sure I have, but they haven't told me about it.
Oh, they haven't told you.
I just, we're just trying to generate this. The part of the problem, especially when after the holiday season, the donations start to drop, and then in the summer it gets even worse.
And this is where
and
this is cold weather. Yep. Although today we didn't notice that. But, but overall, this is the time of the year when we could certainly use that.
Yeah, and then it doesn't hurt to help your fellow man out, or woman, or families, or neighbors, and friends, all that stuff.
You mentioned Miriam Knight has a levy.
Yes, they do have a levy. So I don't give me the I don't know the numbers. But yeah, they're trying to do a replacement levy like Shelton is.
Okay.
Their ballots are due the 10th, like Shelton is.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, the closest ballot drop box is at the Dayton Fire Station. That's on Dayton Airport Road, and that's the closest ballot drop box. But as what we learned yesterday, and something we're trying to inform everybody, is that you can take your ballot to any post office, ask for a hand stamp, and that'll get your postmark at that time on that day, so that your vote can count. So you people here in Matlock, you don't want to travel to Dayton or even all the way into Shelton to drop it off, you can go to the Matlock Post Office, which is just down the road, and get it stamped, and your ballot will be counted. And that's the date that they will have as a postmark. And yeah, and we do encourage everybody to get them in well before the 10th.
I got lots of questions for you.
Oh, well, we got time. Let's see if I can answer them.
Is this the last game of the regular season for both the girls and boys from MMK?
No, they play Tohola on Friday.
Okay,
they
so
host
that'll
them here.
be their last. Okay.
That will be their last regular season game. The girls will go on and to the District 4 playoffs as a number 4 seed and play NPL. I don't know what the day is off the top of my head, but I know that game is set. 6 o'clock tip-off in PL. The boys, I don't think they can quite get there. They're just a little bit out of that number 4 spot. So they're not in there. I'm not sure what the standings are in the Columbia Valley League because their website is not active. Well, it's active, but it's not updated, so I don't know what it is. I could ask Tom Kerr. He is actually the director of the 1B tournament, and he probably has an idea of what the boys, what the Columbia Valley League is like.
Okay.
But that's, you know, you have to run over there to the corner. He's sitting in the far corner over there with the superintendent.
Yeah. Oh, I see,
Yeah. And I want to really put a good thank out there for Tom. He very gracious to say, yeah, I'll get you hooked up to the internet and we'll get you going. And he was here. He was setting things up, and he gave me everything I needed. He said, "What else you need from me?" I said, "Nothing. I'd get my table, but there's nothing." So yeah, he was very helpful, and they're very accommodating here at Marion Knight. So, well, 26-21. That's our halftime score. Oakville on top.
Yeah, like you mentioned, they've cut it from 12 points down to 5 points.
5 points, yeah.
And we'll see what happens here in the second half, what transpires.
And see if the Acorns can find some cohesion. They've kind of been a little discombobulated from time to time.
One of the things, though, I want to say about Oakville, every time a player comes off the court, the whole team welcomes him.
No, that's good.
And I like that. That's good team sportsmanship.
So the Acorns will start the third quarter with the ball. I've got Sanchez, Shuckton, Rhodes, and Page on the court. Shuckton with the ball, get it over to Sanchez. Into the corner goes, 3 on the way, and off. Out of bounds, it'll be Owl ball. The Owl lineup is Lake, Tupper, Gilmore, Holford, Walters, and Palmer. Walters will have the ball, bringing the ball up for the Owls. Bounce it over to Palmer. Micah gets a double team, finds Tupper in the near corner. Back to Palmer. Palmer lowers his shoulder, trying to get some space out. It goes to Gilmore Holford. Now to Ryder Lake. Ryder Lake will get it to Tupper. Tupper with a jumper on the side of the paint. It's off. Rebound pulled down by Sanchez. And a steal by Micah Palmer, but unfortunately it's over and back because Micah got it in the front court, went into the back court, and that's a turnover on the Owls.
I've been impressed with Palmer as far as his effort on defense.
Inbounds
throughout the game.
Yeah, inbounds will go from Christ McLean. Now here's Sanchez beyond the three-point arc. Up top to Christ McLean, high post feed, and a backdoor cutter. Actually, it's not really a backdoor cutter. It's a 3 on the way by Actually, that is Sanchez. He'll hit it. His third 3 is 9 points, and it's 29-21. 55 seconds gone in the third quarter. Walters gets it over to Palmer. Palmer at the three-point arc, far side. Cross court it goes to Ryder Lake. Down it goes to Tupper. Tupper a couple of up fakes, puts it off, missed it. Rebound. Hunter. Gilmore Holford up and in. 6-point Acorns lead. Here's Sanchez. Over it goes to Christ McLean. And a high post feed goes. Backdoor cutter is knocked out of bounds. That should be wide ball, but let's see what the referee saw. No, it's actually saved in bounds by Walters. I thought it went out of bounds. Here's Gabe crossing midcourt. Line it poked away, but goes to Tupper down to Walters. Walters Missed it, got it back, put it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Gabe Walters to the free throw line, and that'll be the first free throw for either team in the ball game. Okay. Foul went on number 20. That's Nate Page, his first team foul on Oakville. Gabe Walters at the free throw line. He has 13 points. Make it 14. Get another one. 6:18 to go, third quarter, 29-24 now. Oakville with the lead. Marion Knight's Gabe Walters' second free throw rattles in, and it'll be 4-point.
2 for 2.
Oakville lead. Here is Rhodes. Over it goes to Page. Page to Shuckton into the near corner, and Christ McLean, and back to Sanchez. And it'll go over. I'm way off on my camera. Sorry, folks. And this is Rhodes. Rhodes to Shuckton. Shuckton shuffles it back to Richards. Now to Sanchez. Over it goes to Page for 3. Nothing but net for Nate Page. That's his third 3. He has 11 points. And it's 32-25. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Walters trying to answer for 3. That's off. Rebound. Shuckton. He'll bring it down and pull out of the pack. Wanting to run. Top of the key, stutter steps, runs in, has it poked away, and Micah Palmer has a steal up to Ryder Lake. Ryder saves it in bounds off the chest of Christ McLean, out of bounds, and it might have been a little lower than the chest. Ouch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice hustle.
Boy, oh boy, yikes.
Nice hustle by Ryder Lake.
He's going to have to sit down there.
The other poor kid.
By Tristan Christ McLean. That'll bring in White Eagle to replace him. Tristan didn't want to come out of the game. He's like, I'm all right.
I'm okay.
Okay, inbounds to the baseline. Walters trying to muscle up a shot. He drew a foul, so Gabe Walters back to the free throw line. 2 shots. Let's see here. Michael Rhodes picked up his second personal foul, his second team foul on Oakville. 5:20 to go, third quarter. 32-25 is our score. Walters' first free throw, a little off. He'll get another one. It's another first for me in a basketball game, Jerry. Here's a second free throw. Walters hits nothing but net.
3 for 4 from the foul line.
Give him 16 points. Here come the Acorns. Sanchez with it. Stolen away by Gabe Walters. He's going to go one-on-one. Turn around behind, over the head. Shot doesn't fall. Rebound goes to, actually that's going to be Rhodes. Now to Sanchez. Sanchez will take a 3, and it'll go all the way out. Tracked down by Shuckton. Shuckton back and forth on the dribble. Had it poked away. He'll go get it at midcourt. And Ryder Lake comes up with it on the steal, and Ryder to the hoop. Oh, it popped out. Walters right there with the rebound. Put back, goes in. 8. Let's see, that's 18 points for Gabe Walters. And it's a 4-point Acorns lead. Sanchez with the ball. Down to the wing and out to Sanchez. Sanchez dribbles up top. And get the ball back. Sanchez is pushing the Page down in the corner. Page, quick pass down to White Eagle. White Eagle bumped and fouled, but no whistle. He's pinched off. He'll get it out there, and there's going to be a foul called. I think it'll go on. It's a timeout called, actually. It's a timeout by the Acorns. Full timeout called. 4:15 to go, third quarter. 32-28 is their score. And I have to sit down because my legs are tired. I'll have to figure out
I think you
this.
deserve to sit down.
Oh, well, I have to stand up and move cameras. What else do I want to talk about here? Let's see. Shauna's not here. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what the local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, the Port of Allen Commission, and Mason County Fire District number 12, which is right here in Matlock. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, and select informational meetings from the League of Women Voters of Mason County, the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily.
You cover a lot of groups. Wow.
And the Truth be known, I'd rather be covering a lot more sports. But you got to go where the people want you.
Yep.
All right. The Acorns have the ball coming out of timeout. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Nate Page will trigger the play. And the Acorns are all stacked up along the side of the key. And Page will get it into Sanchez. Sanchez will skip up and swing it over to Rhodes. Michael Rhodes, high post feed to White Eagle. Now White Eagle took some steps, I think.
Yeah.
Coach wants to travel on that, or wants to foul or something on that. White Eagle's feet were going, and the ball was kind of in his hand. Here's Gabe Walters bringing it up the court for Merriam Knight, trailing by 4. And a travel by Walters. He just picked up that pivot foot just enough to draw that traveling call. Real tight on those travels these days. And there's been quite a few of those in this earlier game as well. White Eagle with the ball in the box. Out jumps Walters, misses the shot, knocks it out of bounds. It'll go over to Merriam Knight. I'm really impressed with White Eagle's play, Jerry.
He does a nice job of catching the ball, throwing it back out, or looking for the back door.
High post feed knocked away. Here comes Rhodes the other way, and Walters is trying to get that ball back. White Eagle down the lane, lays it off the glass and in. His first basket. It's 34-28. Here's Walters. Lobs it to Palmer. Palmer goes into the paint, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by White Eagle. Out it goes to Christ McLean. Near corner Sanchez. Hooks it in. White Eagle wide open. Missed it. I think it was blocked by Walters. Recovered by Gabe.
It was.
Gabe on the return. He's going to try and go the other way. It's blocked, and a traveling call on Gabe. Walters going the other way. This is an interesting exchange here. 3:08 to go, third quarter. 6-point Acorns lead. Here's Sanchez with the ball to White Eagle. Puts it on the floor, kicks in the corner. 3 on the way by Christ McLean. It's off. Rebound goes to, actually a new guy, Miles Thompson into the ball game. First time tonight. And Brent has returned as well. Here is Ryder Lake going to the hoop, puts it up, missed it. Walters with the rebound, turns it away, stripped of the ball, and recovered by Page. And a near steal in backcourt by Micah Palmer. Page gets it back, crosses midcourt. Swinging over near side, Christ McLean. Back over to Page, and a steal by Walters this time. Up it goes to Ryder Lake, to the hoop, up and in. Ryder Lake with 6 points. And it's a 4-point Acorns lead, 34-30. 2:15 to go here, third quarter. White Eagle with the ball, high post, foul line, double teamed, trying to get away from Ryder Lake. He'll get it out to well, that was Christ McLean missed the shot, and ball is poked free, and a jump ball called, and that will go over to the Owls. Not really sure how that developed, Jerry, but ball was free off the rebound.
It's interesting trying to keep statistics for the Oakville team as the numbers are not even close to being in order.
I hear you there, Jerry, because I'm having a hard time figuring out who's scoring, who has the ball.
Now, they're in order.
Yeah. Here's Gabe Walters with the ball over to Micah Palmer, but somehow it gets down to Miles Thompson. Cross court, it goes to Ryder Lake. He'll take a 3. Missed it. White Eagle with the rebound. Out it goes Sanchez. Sanchez back to Christ McLean. Hooks it down to the new guy out there, number 32. Do I have a 32? I don't. Oh, there he is. It's well, okay. And here is a 3 by number 3, man.
Number 32 is Dallas Yaukton.
Yaukton, okay. I have it down wrong then. Okay. Here's Ryder Lake for 3. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Michael Rhodes for Oakville. And down it goes to Yaukton, and he can't keep his feet. And Walters gets pushed. Oh, okay. Now I know what I've done right and wrong here, Jerry.
And Andres Rhodes into the ball game.
Okay.
Number 34.
All right, I was getting confused between Elkton and Rhodes.
Well, I might be confused.
No, I'm very confused. Here's Walters for 3 for the Owls. Missed it. Rebound goes to Thompson. It goes out of bounds and keeps with the Owls. Miles Thompson in the ball game. Micah Palmer. Gilmore Holford back in there as well for the Owls. Baseline inbounds. Palmer will trigger the play right at the backboard. He'll throw it up top to Thompson. Miles will take a 3. That's off. Rebound pulled down by the Owls. That's Christ McLean. Pull-up jumper in the paint by Rhodes. Michael Rhodes, who missed it. And a rebound by the Owls and a foul on Oakville. It's the 4th team foul on Oakville. Michael Rhodes with his 3rd personal.
Marion Knight trying to cut back into that lead a little bit more now.
Got it down to 4 again. Here is a ball that's just picked up by Rhodes. And Andres Rhodes up and in and a foul. 22.8 seconds remain, 3rd quarter. Ryder Lake picked up his 2nd personal. That's the 1st team foul on the Owls in the 3rd quarter. At the free throw line is Andres Rhodes. Now that I have everything straightened out on my score sheet, maybe I can be more accurate, Jerry.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Pretty good, not good enough. Free throw rattles in for Andres Rhodes.
That's the first foul shot for Oakville.
Here's Thompson in the front court to the baseline. Ryder Lake, middle of the court's deflected, and here is Hunter Gilmore Holford with his 2nd basket here in the quarter. He has 6 points. Half second, here's Rhodes, pulls up at the foul line. They're going to say no shot. I thought he got it off, but oh well. We're through 3 quarters. Oakville 37, Marion Knight 32. All right. I'm just trying to add up my score sheet here, Jerry.
You know, this has been an exciting game. I'm happy I came out. It's been a good game. I mean, exciting.
All right, now we're headed to the 4th quarter with the Acorns up 5. Owls cannot seem to cut it any closer than 4 here in the second half.
Well, they've been behind by 12 at one time.
I have 12 down, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're just hanging in there.
They sure are. Well, you know, Gabe Walters is keeping them in the game, but he's also getting some help from Ryder Lake is helping him out a little bit. Trying to think of who else. Hunter Gilmore has helped him helped out a little bit to get him back down to 5 points.
White Eagle with the ball in the paint out to Rhodes. Andres faked a couple of 3s. He'll swing it over to Michael Rhodes. Down it goes to Yaukton. It's stolen away on the outlet by Lake, and his pass to Walters is taken away by the Acorns, and Ryder Lake a little too aggressive there. And picks up his 3rd personal. 1st team foul on the Owls here. 7:40 to go in the ball game. 37-32 is their score. Oakville on top with the ball.
He's the only one that has fouls on him for Marion Knight.
Andres Rhodes. Over it goes to Michael Rhodes. Back to Andres. And now here is Christ McLean. Andres Rhodes to McLean. Slips by the defense. Timeout called by Oakville. 7:19 remains in the ball game. 37-32 is our score. Oakville on top. Now I have, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, which I might be. Andres Rhodes has 14 points.
Who's that?
Andres Rhodes, number 34.
2, 4.
I have 3 threes and 2 field goals plus
9.
a free
14 points.
Okay, just making sure I'm caught up.
Yeah, you're correct.
All right, 11 points for Nate Page so far. That's the leading scores for the Acorns. Gabe Walters has 18 points in the game. 6 for Hunter Gilmore Holford. And inbounds for the Acorns. And here is Rhodes, the three-point arc. Andres keeps his dribble. And the shot clock ran out on the Acorns. Coach looks out there and goes, really? Come on, guys. 7:09 to go here in the ball game. 37-32 still our score. Here's Micah Palmer with the ball. Dribbling to the foul line. Steps back beyond the three-point arc. Finds Ryder. Tried to get it to Ryder Lake. He'll tap it over to Walters. Gabe will get it to Hunter, and it's taken away by Yaukton. And here comes Bryce McLean now to Rhodes. Over to Bryce McLean. He'll dribble into the corner. Looking down low toward Yaukton. Back to Rhodes. Rhodes between the legs dribble. Swing it over to Michael Rhodes. And quick passes around, and there's Yaukton with the ball. Kicks it out top. Extra pass, and here's Bryce McLean driving in. 5 on the shot clock. Out it goes to Rhodes. Rhodes for 3. No. Rebound goes to Walters. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Still 37-32. Oakville with the lead. Marion Knight with the ball. Here's Tupper. Draws a crowd. Out it goes to Walters for 3. That's off. Rebound tracked down by Tupper. Out it goes to Ryder Lake, and he'll take a long 2 on the baseline, and the rebound goes to Walters in a crowd. And out it goes to Micah Palmer. He'll take a 3. That's off. Rebound tapped by a White Eagle, and his outlet is stolen away by Palmer. Palmer missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Michael Rhodes. Michael Rhodes up top to Andres Rhodes. And now to, well, a steal by Ryder Lake. Speeds to the hoop, missed it. Rebound put back and in. Hunter Gilmore Holford gives him 8 points. And it's a 3-point lead now for Oakville, 37-34. Here is Bryce McLean. Lob it up top to Andres Rhodes. Over it goes to Michael Rhodes, and down and in. White Eagle, he's going to be fouled by Chase Tupper. Chase's first foul, second team foul on Marion Knight. It sends White Eagle to the free throw line. I like his name, too.
I do. I like what Oakville tries to do. They're trying to run their offense, and they're doing a pretty good job of passing.
First free throw by White Eagle. Unusual style, but he got a drop in. Unusual, you don't see the traditional over-the-head jump shot from the free throw line very often. Not anymore. White Eagle with the next free throw. Around and in. Give him 4 points, and it's a 5-point Oakville lead. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game, 39-34. Walters with it, top of the key. He's got a screen by Palmer. It'll bounce it to Palmer. Back to Walters. Under 5 minutes now. Walters on the dribble. Over to Ryder Lake, over to the near corner. 3 on the way by Micah Palmer, rattles in. Michael with 5 points. Or Micah, excuse me. And here's Rhodes, Michael Rhodes, down to White Eagle. Gives it into Yaukton. Up top to Andres Rhodes. And now to Bryce McLean. Andres with 15 on the shot clock. Over to Michael Rhodes. He'll take a 3. Rims that one off. Rebound goes to Bryce McLean. Ball poked free somehow. And tracking it down will be Michael Rhodes. Ryder Lake has a steal at midcourt and then knocked out of bounds, but there's going to be a foul on Andres Rhodes. It's his first. Aiden Sanchez will step back onto the court for Oakville. Deacon Bullington will return for Marion Knight. 4:13 to go in the ball game. 37-39. The Owls have sneaked to do within 2. Here's an inbounds and 3 in the corner by Micah. Hunter with the rebound. Putback doesn't fall in. Walters with the rebound, and Hope doesn't get that to fall in. And here comes Michael Rhodes for Oakville. Here's a three by Sanchez. No, rebound poked out of bounds. Should be a Marion Knight ball.
I like what Oakville's doing. They're running a high-low offense. And
Full court press by the Acorns. Micah Palmer with it in backcourt. Up the sidelines to Ryder Lake. He'll go right to the hoop, puts it up a little too hard. Rebound goes to Oakville. Ball pokes free. White Eagle tracks it down, and he'll lob it across to Andres Rhodes. Andres top of the key. Back and forth on the dribble. Looking over to the left. That's going to go right and hand it off to Tristan Price McLean. Foul line jumper, no. Rebound tapped out of bounds. That'll be Marion Knight ball. But however, there's a foul called. I believe it's going to go on Oakville. Price McLean? Yes, it is. That's his first. Second team foul on Oakville. And a steal heading our way on the inbounds. Wow. Being this close to the action is a little disconcerting sometimes, Jerry. Walters gets the ball from the into to Hunter Gilmore. Gilmore Holford, excuse me. There's Walters taking a couple steps to the hoop, missed it. Rebound goes to Christ McLean. Tristan dribbles around. Behind the back dribble, changes directions, hands it off to Andres Rhodes. Up top to Christ McLean, over to the near side, and Sanchez, his outlet is kicked. And it'll be a reset. Should be a reset, right? Yep, they'll reset the shot clock. It'll be Oakville inbounds with under 3 minutes remaining. Here's Andres Rhodes with the ball. And a three on the way by Michael Rhodes. White Eagle rebound putback drops in.
Who made it?
White Eagle, number 15. Here's Walters pity-patting the dribble, loses the handle, and there's a foul called at midcourt. That goes on Michael Rhodes. It's his fourth. Third team foul on Oakville. 2:35 to go in the ball game. Here's Micah Palmer in the paint. Had it blocked and taken away by White Eagle. Out it goes to Andres Rhodes. He'll skip across midcourt, throw it into the corner. Quick pass down to White Eagle. White Eagle fades away over Bullington, up and in. Boy, oh boy. White Eagle coming alive.
Yes, he is.
43-37, 6 points Oakville lead. Here's Micah Palmer to the foul line. Kick it in. It's Ryder Lake for three. That's an air ball right to Micah Palmer, up and in. 7 points from Micah. It's a 4-point Oakville lead. Here's Andres Rhodes skipping around the top of the key. Over it goes to McLean Price for three. That's short. Rebound Walters on the run for Marion Knight. He's a 1-on-2. He's going to go right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Gabe Walters back to the free throw line. 1:47 to go here in the ball game. 43-39. Foul went on Andres Rhodes, his second. Fourth team foul on Oakville. First free throw by Gabe Walters goes in. Give him 19 points.
Yeah, he's 4 for 5 from the foul line. He's the only one that's been to the line for the Owls.
Timeout by Marion Knight. With 1:47 remaining, it is a 30-second timeout. Yeah, I guess we'll just read something from this list here, Cherry. What do we have? If I've talked about that, we've talked about that. All right. Well, we'll talk about our sponsors again. Without them, we can't do anything. It's Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partner Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD number 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, Reporter Shelton, and Mason Health. 1:47 remains of this ball game. 3-point lead for the Oakville Acorns, Merriam Knights. Gabe Walters at the free throw line for second of 2 free throws. Missed it. Rebound goes down to the corner and out of bounds. It'll be Oakville ball. Up 3. White Eagle with the ball in backcourt. Bryce McLean crosses midcourt. Acorns just kind of have to hold on here for a minute and a half, and there's a timeout call before the steal. Full timeout called by Oakville. Minute 32 remains in the ball game. 3-point lead for Oakville. Trying to hold on here. And so am I. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also remind you that the right thing here that this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have, what did I say here? It's 32. It's $56 ready for the Matlock Food Bank, and we'll add to that after this game is over. Tune into the post game, and we will announce tonight's donation amount. We encourage everyone to match or beat our amount. Feel free to send us a message telling us about your donations. So sideline inbounds for the Acorns. Into backcourt it goes. And a nice screen up top. Ball pokes free, however. Sanchez gets it. Swinging over, and it is Christ McLean with it beyond the three-point arc. Up top it goes Sanchez. Sanchez hands it off to Rhodes. Rhodes to, a traveling call on the Michael Rhodes. I didn't quite see that.
That's a 28th turnover on Oakville compared to 21 so far for Merriam Knight.
1:12 remains in the ball game. 3-point lead for Oakville. Merriam Knight with the rock. Gabe Walters bounces it over to Micah Palmer. Now to Ryder Lake. A minute now. Down it goes to Hunter Gilmore. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Tupper. Tupper's shot is blocked out of bounds. That stays with the Owls under the basket. 55.7 seconds remain. Baseline inbounds. Palmer triggers the play right of the backboard into the corner near side. Ryder Lake free on the way and off. Rebound tracked down by Christ McLean. And here is Andres Rhodes. Rhodes, no look pass there to Christ McLean. Now White Eagle has it. And he'll get it out to Rhodes. Andres took a few steps there before he dribbled, and that's what the referee saw. 35.8 seconds remains here in this ball game. Oakville 43, Merriam Knight 40. Here's Walters. Back to the basket at foul line. Had it taken away, and he got it right back. And turn around, and he'll shoot. It's short. Rebound goes to Ryder Lake under the basket, tied up by Rhodes. Lake comes away with it. Somehow it gets to Walters. Walters up and in, and the foul. Oh, boy. Foul went to White Eagle. That's the 15th foul and the first on White Eagle. Gabe Palmer at the free throw line, try to tie this ball game. He does. 43-all with 19.2 seconds remaining. Here's Christ McLean. Gets it to Rhodes. Rhodes to the three-point arc, to the foul line, elbow, pinched off and fouled. But there was a timeout before the whistle. Full timeout called by Oakville. 11.7 seconds remain in the ballgame. Boy, that's one timeout left. All right. No, actually, officially, it's 0. She's keeping the official score. She's saying it's out, yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, they're out of timeouts, but there's 11 seconds remaining here. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, the Port of Allen Commission, and Mason County Fire District 12. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, and select informational meetings from the League of Women Voters of Mason County, the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. I didn't expect this tight of a ball game coming into tonight. Oh, either one of them, actually. Didn't expect it to be this
close or exciting. I'm trying to think of the right word.
Yeah, it's interesting. So the Acorns have 11.7 seconds remaining. And they have a tie ball game at 43. White Eagle will trigger the play on the far sidelines. Gets it into Rhodes. Rhodes at the three-point arc. He'll swing it over to Price Milmo. Finds Andres Rhodes. Jumps in. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Ball is tapped out. Saved. But Ryder Lake was on the inline, and it stays with the Acorns. 2.6 seconds remain. Price McLean with the inbound. Left of the backboard on the baseline. 2.6. No timeouts for Oakville. Lob it in to White Eagle. He'll put it up. Missed the shot. And Owls come up with the rebound, and we head to overtime. We haven't seen an overtime game, have we, Jerry? Not we haven't. You and I haven't.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Not this season, there. So we have 22 points for Walters. 7. All right, so here's the scoring breakdown as we head to overtime. Andres Rhodes has 14 points for Oakville. Nate Page has 11. 9 for Aiden Sanchez. 4 for, I'm sorry, that's 14. That's not supposed to be 4. 8 points for Chaos at White Eagle. 4 for Michael Rhodes. And that's it for the Oakville rundown on scoring. Gabe Walters has 22 points. Hunter Gilmore Holford has 8. 7 points from Micah Palmer. 6 for Ryder Lake. So Oakville, in the overtime period here, we'll have White Eagle, Sanchez, Michael Rhodes, Andres Rhodes. For the Owls, it looks like Gabe Walters, Hunter Gilmore Holford, Ryder Lake, Micah Palmer, and Chase Tupper. 43 all is our score as we head to overtime.
Does each team get one extra timeout now?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for it because we haven't seen too many overtimes here. We're going to jump it up again, so it's White Eagle and Gilmore Holford.
Plus, they get any timeouts they've already haven't construed.
Right. I don't have an answer to that. I don't have any means to look at it.
I think it's 1.
It's 1? Okay.
I think.
We'll find out here. 4 minutes put up on the clock. They'll switch directions.
Well, we've got our money's worth tonight, I'll tell you what.
We certainly have. Overtime here in Matlock. And the jump ball is up, and the Owls win the tip. Ryder Lake comes up with it. Here is Michael Palmer up to Gabe Walters. Walters had it poked out of bounds by Tristan Price McLean. It'll stay with the Owls. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Michael Palmer will trigger the play. Lob it into Walters. Back to Palmer. Palmer's going to dribble. Find Walters. Walters dribbles into the paint. Put up a jumper. Up and in. Gabe with 24 points, and it's a 2-point Owl lead. I think that's their first lead of the ball game.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. Yes, you are.
Andres Rhodes over to Price McLean. Back to Andres Rhodes. He's going to get a screen. He'll kick it in the corner to Michael Rhodes for 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Price McLean. His putback doesn't fall. Rebound is out of bounds off the Owls. Oakville keeps possession. 28 on the shot clock. 2-point Owl lead. 3:22 to go in overtime. Christ McLean will inbounds it left of the backboard. Inbounds near corner to Rhodes. That's Michael to Andres. Andres with the ball now between the circles, directing some traffic. Over to Sanchez, into the corner. Christ McLean. Now to Sanchez. Sanchez will dribble out, spread it out again. Andres Rhodes with the ball now. He'll dribble up top, drive the foul line, hook it to the baseline. Christ McLean, turnaround jumper at the baseline off. White River can't get it, but they say it's out of bounds off of Hunter Gilmore Holford. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard this time for Christ McLean. Here's the inbounds to Rhodes. Andres back, it goes to Christ McLean. He's double teamed out, it goes to Andres Rhodes. He'll leave it there in the corner for Christ McLean. The shot clock ran out on the Acorns. Wow. 2:48 to go in overtime, 45-43. Owls on top by 2 with the ball. Here's Gabe Walters. Timeout by the Merriam Knight Owls. 2:43 remains in overtime. 2-point advantage for the Owls right now. Now, Jerry, I'm going to throw this out at you because wasn't it John Wooden that used to say if you scored in consecutive possessions, you win the ball game? It means you score 4 points. That's the way it used to be, but that was prior to the 3-point shots. I'm just wondering if that still stands. It hasn't that I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. It was John Wooden way back in the way back 1970s or whatever it was.
He obviously had a lot of wise sayings.
He certainly did. But again, it was
just amazing how UCLA dominated. And finally, Houston came along and broke that record of something like 80 games UCLA had won in a row. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I cannot. So.
Well, the longest record for a high school in the state of Washington is 81 by Brewster. They had
Brewster, okay.
Yeah, Brewster had won 81 games in a row. I think 4 titles for their classification at one time.
81 title. Okay, all right. So it's Owl game coming, or Owl ball coming out of timeout. Walters will trigger the ball from the sidelines. Get it into Micah Palmer in the far corner. He'll take a 3. He'll hit it. Micah with his second 3, and it's 10 points for him, and it's a 5-point Owl lead. Here's Christ McLean to Andres Rhodes, back to Christ McLean, back to Andre Rhodes. He'll get by Ryder Lake. He'll stop at 3-point arc, back over. 3 on the way from the elbow. That's off. Rebound. Merriam Knights, Hunter Gilmore Holford. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Owl ball. Jack will return for the Acorns. Andres Rhodes will sit down. It'll be Owl ball in their backcourt. Inbounds goes to Gilmore Holford, now to Walters. Back to Gilmore Holford, and here's Walters. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Walters had his pocket picked on that pass. Here's Rhodes. It's Michael to the hoop with a reverse layup, goes in. 6 points, 6 points for Michael Rhodes. Here's Micah Palmer for the Owls. Down it goes to Ryder Lake. He drives in. He'll throw it off the knees, but picked up by Christ McLean. And Christ McLean on the other way. He's going to stop, turn around, and go right back to the hoop. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. I believe it's going to go on Micah Palmer. That was very deceptive and a nice move by Tristan Christ McLean. Micah Palmer picked up his first personal foul. It's the 3rd team foul on the Owls here. Christ McLean missed the first free throw. He's yet to score tonight, has he? I don't have anything on his box. Here's the second free throw. He gets that one to drop in. 2-point Owl lead, 1:43 to go. Clock is running. Micah Palmer in front court. His cross-court pass somehow gets to Ryder Lake. He'll leave it to Tupper. Chase will put it up. Miss it. Ball goes to Ryder Lake. He'll put it right back up. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Jack. 1:25 to go in the ball game. 2-point Owl lead, 48-46. Here's Sanchez to the free throw line. He'll leave it there to Jack. Jack will bounce it. Cross court it goes. And here's Christ McLean to the foul line. To Jack for three. That's off. Rebound, White Eagle. Out it goes to Christ McLean for three at the top. In and out. Rebound with a putback. Rhodes, no. Jack is fouled on the floor.
Probably on Ryder Lake. Let's see.
You're right, Jerry. That's his fourth. Yeah. Fourth team foul on Merriam Knight. 56.9 seconds remain here. Baseline inbounds for the Oakville Acorns. Jack will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Jack will get in the corner. Christ McLean, guarded by Walter. Walter knocks it out of bounds, and they say it went off of Christ McLean out of bounds. It's Owl ball. The Oakville players can't believe that one.
Merriam Knight coaches say, slow it down, slow it down.
Got a 2-point lead here with 52.5 seconds remaining. Here's an inbounds all the way across to Ryder Lake. Ryder Lake will lob it up the court. Ball's free, picked up by White Eagle. And Micah Palmer with a steal. He'll go right to the bucket. Had it blocked, but a foul. Wow. Michael Rhodes just fouled out. That's 5 on him. And he finishes with 6 points. Micah Palmer at the free throw line. 43.3 seconds remain. Checking into the ball game for the Acorns, number 20, Nate Page. Here's Micah Palmer. Got the first one. They'll get another one. 3-point lead for Merriam Knight now in overtime. 43.3 seconds remain.
Trying to make it a 2-possession game.
Second free throw off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Page. Here's Jack in backcourt. Back up to Page. Page left alone. He's going to put a little runner on the baseline. It's up and in. Timeout called by Oakville. That's a 1-point Owl lead with 32.3 seconds remaining. Full timeout called. Oh, I'm running out of words, Jerry. I don't know what to tell you. It's basketball season. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds for to help families to keep their pantry stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have $56 ready for the Matlock Food Bank, and we'll add to that total tonight after this ball game. Tune in to our post game, and we will announce tonight's donation amount. We encourage everyone to match or beat our amount. Feel free to send us a message telling us about your donations. It'll be Merriam Knight ball coming out of the timeout with a 1-point lead. 32 seconds remain here in overtime. Owls come out with the same lineup. Palmer, Walters, Gilmore, Holford, Tupper, and Lake. Palmer will inbounds it and get it in the far corner to Ryder Lake. To Walters. Gets by the defense crossing midcourt. Over to Palmer. Palmer goes to Tupper in the near corner, up to Palmer. Palmer lob it over to Lake. Lake will dribble, penetrate. 17 seconds down. Hunter to the bucket, missed it. Rebound goes to Jacks. He just double dribbled. Nobody saw it. That was White Eagle. Actually, White Eagle gets the ball on the save. The inbounds, 3.5 seconds, and now they're going to get a turnover. 3 seconds remain. Full timeout called by Merriam Knight with 3 seconds remaining. 1-point lead for the home team. 49-48 in overtime.
Well, they got a foul right away.
Owls battled back from 12 down to force the overtime and took their first lead in overtime. And they're holding on to a 1-point lead. They led by, what was it, 4? 4 earlier in the overtime period. Quite a battle between these two teams. There'll be Owl ball coming out of the timeout.
Number 32 is coming in.
Oh, why not? Why not put in Nolan? Why not? Give him a chance. Going to put him all the way down under the basket in the front court. And Micah Palmer will inbounds it from the baseline after the turnover by Oakville. Inbounds will go to Walters. Walters is going to be fouled immediately. And 1.7 seconds remain in the ballgame, and Gabe Walters heads to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
Well, Oakville did what they had to and foul right away.
49-48, that's our score. We're in overtime. 2 shots coming for Gabe Walters. He has 24 points. First free throw, around and out. He'll get another one. 1.7 seconds remains here. Second free throw by Walters is short. Rebound, quick outlet, and the time will run out in overtime. The Merriam Knight Owls hold on for a 49-48 win over Oakville in overtime. What a ball game that turned out to be, Jerry.
What a game. What a game.
Just adding up our totals here. All right, final score here. Merriam Knight 49, Oakville 48 in overtime tonight. Let's update our graphics here. This one. All right. Yeah, here it is. Okay. All right. It's all good here. Trying to add up everything and help out the team here. And she's going to have to get up here anyways. All right, we're still there's your final score of 48-49. The Owls knock off the Oakville Acorns in overtime. They did it behind 24 points from Gabe Walters. Micah Palmer finished with 11, 8 for Hunter Gilmore Holford, and 6 points for Ryder Lake. For the Acorns, Andres Rhodes led the way with 14 points, 13 for Nate Page, 9 for Aiden Sanchez, 8 for Chaos White Eagle, 6 for Michael Rhodes, and a free throw for Tristan Christ McLean. Jerry's still working on his statistics here. Boys wrap up their regular season here against Tahola on Friday. The Acorns hit the road and on Friday and head to Three Rivers Christian. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night when the Shelton girls host Tumwater in their regular season finale. Yeah. All right, senior night was ended up being a success for the Owls. Just adding up our totals here. Okay, so, Jerry, you ready here?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Let's start with Oakville. Oakville, this is what really hurt them, unfortunately. They had 32 turnovers. That really hurt compared to 24, which is not very good either for Merriam Knight. The other thing is Oakville went to the line, shot 4 for 5 from the foul line for 80%. From the field, they shot 15 for 51 for 29%. So remember that number, 29%. Okay, now for Merriam Knight, they had, like I said, they had 24 turnovers. They were 6 for 9 from the foul line for 66%, and they were 19 for 67 from the field for 25%. What hurt Oakville, besides the turnovers, they kind of cooled off in the second half from three-point land. Only had 2 for 13, and that really hurt them. In the first half, the three-pointers kept them in there and kept them ahead for a little bit, for a while. So that's the statistics are close. Turnovers, about an 8.8 difference, turnover difference. And the foul shots were pretty good. Both teams shot fairly well. 6 for 9 for Merriam Knight and 4 for 5 for Oakville. Shooting percentages, could have been a little bit better for both teams. 25% for Merriam Knight and 29% for Oakville. I was pleased with a couple players for both teams, if I can mention that. I was very impressed with Caius White Eagle. I was very impressed with his ability to catch the ball inside and look for the open person, the cutter. I thought he did a great job. Also, I felt Sanchez did a nice job on the three-pointers overall. He made, I think, 3 that kept him in the ball game. Let's see. Let's go with Merriam Knight. Of course, Gabe Walters did a pretty good job overall. You know, how many points did he score?
24, Jerry.
24, and he was impressive from the foul line. He went to the foul line 8 times and made 6 of those 8. You know, another player I thought really impresses me, Micah Palmer and Ryder Lake on defense, especially. They just hustled, you know, and I was impressed with that. Palmer came up with a couple key shots at the end of the game.
He hit a 3. Jerry, we got to wrap this up because we've been here a long time. We're done.
I'm
done. I do want to point out that we have $44 for the food bank from the boys' game, 32 from the girls' game, 76 total from this trip. That will be added to the 24. So we've got $100 going to the Matlock Food Bank.
Oh, good.
So far. I mentioned that the Owls will wrap up the season against Tohola on Friday. The Acorns head to Three Rivers Christian. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night. Shelton Girls versus Tumwater in the regular season finale. That will do it for us here in Matlock. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple for his help with tonight's broadcast, and a big thank you to Tom Kerr and everyone here at Merriam Knight for helping us get connected and online. Final again for the boys' game, 49-48, Merriam Knight in overtime over Oakville. Earlier in the girls' game, Merriam Knight 46, Oakville 39. We will talk to you tomorrow from the Mini Dome. You have been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.